I'm a bad boy. What up, Willwood? Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 7 months. How the hell's it going, chat? You're hyped for the sleepover tonight? Me too. We got to figure out what we're going to do, but me too. Actually, question for some of you early pre-show boys. Are there any good, like, YouTube web series that we can watch? Because we got a lot of time to kill if we're staying up late. There's got to be something, right? What's poppin', 8th Arch? What up, Shaggy? What up, Fruit? Just invested in Stanz coin. I'm all about that bag. Sheesh. Be careful, my friend. Feel free to take your gains if you need it. Cody Co just posted a new video. I don't know who that is. I think I know who Cody Co is. Ludwig said he stole a piece of content from him. Like, ironically, like as a joke. Like, he did GeoGuessr right after Ludwig or something. Or Ludwig, Cody Co did it. I'm not really sure. I don't get it. I have not watched any March Madness. I don't like college basketball. No, I watched a Smosh video and it was awful. I hated it. I think it was a product of its time. I don't think I could do another one. I truly, truly don't. Watch the Dorktown series on the Mariners. Do we care about the Mariners? What is Rochelle doing? Oh, Mad Libs could be fun. The new esports vid is so good. Stan's really enjoying the series. I'm glad you like it. There's a lot more to come. I think we're not even halfway through. Or we're not even in gold? Do we make it by the end of that video? I'm not sure. What's up, Maximum Mediocrity? And it slows down a little bit at the end because I have to repeat Diamond, which is very frustrating. No spoilers. No spoilers, but there was a money issue or a hype issue. A fan issue, I should say. Is Stan's coin popping off? It was like at $8, I think, when I looked. It's probably still at $8, right? I played a little bit of Hollow Knight. I don't think it's a great stream game. That's what my gut says. Oh, it's at 732. Stan's coin is falling off a cliff. I've heard of Red versus Blue. Yeah, it's the Machinima thing with Halo 3, right? Maybe even Halo 2. What's up, Joe Bro? The title has what is in the pod today. Stans, how the fuck did you finish Cuphead so quickly? If you want a harder game, try Cave Story. I'm thinking about doing Cuphead hard mode one of these days. Yeah, I watched a Lemino video on the cicada conspiracy. That was very cool. I liked it. What's up, Shancy Barbie? What up, Quirks? Have you seen the old Felicia Day series, The Guild? No, I have not. Is it good? Is it on YouTube? Would I get DMCA'd for watching it? Any news on the announcement? Yeah, we're still a few weeks away for sure. I mean, I've been pushing it. I pushed it this morning as well. We will see. Even if you don't care about the Mariners, it's a great series. Interesting. Have you seen Alpha Betas, the Vanoss Crew pilot episode? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know who the Vanoss Crew is. It is GenG Day. Unfortunately, I can't watch the game. I might listen to the audio or try and do a watch party. What's the sleepover? Rochelle and I are going to be streaming from 7 or 8 until as late as we can stay up. It'll be fun. I don't know any YouTubers. And stop being surprised about me not knowing any YouTubers. The guy who made VGHS also made a web series that's more anime-based instead of gaming called Anime Crimes Division. Green. I just don't really love anime.
Wizard96159 got $9.93 in Stan's coins.
Enjoy your Stan's coin, my friend.
Rally.io.
I did come up with the 3 topics I wanted to talk about today. The third one's a little sparse. And I honestly, what I didn't do is look at the questions very well. Let me see what kind of questions that people asked me. Shit. Make sure I can answer them. Quick Dome's question was really good. It's the second one. Damn, I should have done my homework a little more. I know who PewDiePie is. Because he said a bad word on a bridge in PUBG. That's why I know him. Loiter Squad is really good show on YouTube made by Odd Future. Okay. Watch Dripper Drown with Poyos. I watched it. Oh, he made a YouTube video? Sheesh. I watched it live on Twitch. The end of it, at least. Are you doing the Melee top it? I am. The questions for today, the Q&A questions were submitted by Case and QuickDome. I will be answering both of their questions at the end. It'll be quite good. Hopefully the Q&A is a little less scuffed. When am I changing my profile picture? Should I? I like my profile picture. I'm a very cool astronaut. What up, QuickDome? Didn't Bobby draw the profile picture? Yeah. Is A-Track launching his own Rocket League team? If only, dude. It'd be fun. A-Track is not going to play another game of Rocket League for the rest of his life. And that's actual factual. Sony did buy Evo. I will be talking about it a little bit. I think the topics for today's episode were just a little challenging, so I apologize if I'm not as good. When I'm talking about shit that I'm very knowledgeable on, it's easy. Today, I was like having to do some research on Bobby Kotick. And like, okay, he did this and then he did that. Okay. And so this is going to be a little more off the cuff or something like that. I don't know how you would describe it. What up, Tico Mar? You could have done a segment on Ludwig. Yeah, could have done a segment on Ludwig. Probably would have been a good idea, now that I think about it. I think he'll still be going next week. So if I do another pod, I think he'll just still be streaming. Is it solo podcasting today? Yeah. Microsoft buys Smash GG, Sony buys Evo, and Nintendo buys D's nuts. Nice job. Yeah, I could have done a segment on D's. I could have. Hey, I just got some good news. I got some really good news. Woohoo! What's my favorite cereal? Raisin Bran. Next week, we won't have the clickbait value since the subathon will be old news. I think the subathon won't be old news because the longer it goes, the longer he will have been streaming. GenG versus 100 Thieves in 26 minutes. You watching? My goal is to do this fast enough to watch it, yeah. But I am going to miss the beginning of GenG 100 Thieves for sure because I'm slow. Is the podcast on Spotify? You know, I uploaded it to Spotify. Let me open up Libsyn. Let's see what we got here. I'm not sure if it worked, though. Esportsmanlike conduct doing well. Change show, select show. Okay, I have no downloads. I don't think it hit Spotify yet. Esportsmanlike conduct still gets so many downloads a day. It's crazy. Esportsmanlike conduct gets hundreds of downloads a day, and it's been dead for 6 months. I hope my podcast can achieve that level. What was the weekly viewership for Esportsmanlike conduct when you were running? I think each episode got about 10,000 downloads or so. Some episodes did better than others, but I would say that, yeah, we got about 10,000 downloads. Or plays, I should say, not downloads. Because if you listen to it online, you would get one. Yeah, that's like more than I get. Well, not always. That's like what I get on YouTube now on my main channel. And I've been growing. But also, there's people who like go back and listen. That's the goal for the Stanz show. Yes, sir. Yeah, 10,000 views an episode is a great goal. Because that would also match it with my current YouTube. That would be awesome if I could get the Stanz show YouTube, !podcast in the chat, up to 10,000 downloads. The real first goal for the Stanz show is just getting 4,000 hours or whatever so that we can get the money. The money. You should 100% watch the Inside a Mine series for Find Me. There's only 2 videos, but it's really good. Interesting. Would Rochelle like it? I wasn't there for the pod, but that seems like a huge success. Yeah, it was good. You should bring Ninja from Fortnite on the podcast. That's the goal. The pod is big enough that I can get Ninja from Fortnite on the pod. Capitalism. What up, Tasty Bubkiss? You're hyped for the pod? Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to get Coney, Jimmy Wong, any GenG players. I need to actually get some guests. I think for episode 3, we'll have our first guest. I think H-Rock will be our first guest as well. I'm going to see if I can catch him on his lunch break next Friday. We'll see. I think that would be great. Get Atriot, get Coney, maybe get EE, get... Oh, Ludwig. Ludwig would definitely come on the pod one of these days. Especially if it's during the subathon, because what the fuck else is he going to do? Just come onto the podcast. I would love to get Lisa Sue Owatabe before Atriot. That would be good. I think that would be great, even. Wingardium is a fan to esports worker. Yeah, true. I can get Wingardium. Although, I think he's back to a solo content Andy. He's back in Australia. I think he's just a contractor for GenG like me. He pulled a Stanz and left. Something like that. Get some top Valoranters. Yeah, I'm sure I can get anyone on GenG. We can get Sean or GMD or something like that. Have you guys ever had shepherd's pie? I just had a bunch of shepherd's pie. Lieutenant Wilson, thank you so much for the raid. And I'm carved out. Stans, I have a media class project and I chose streaming. Is there any way you could write me a pass for research? No. You always see Winston in the timeline? Yeah, Winston is a Twitter Andy. He's good at that. He's very good at that. I wish I was better at Twitter. I'm trying though. I think I'm getting a little bit better. We gotta watch the game soon? Yeah, I'm gonna tap into the game. Remember, I cannot broadcast the game, so we have to do like a watch together link or some shit. It's very frustrating. I don't know how we're gonna sync it up. I might just sync it up with the timer. Something like that. We'll figure it out. What's my view on mobile esports? Maybe we'll do that in a future pod. My view is that it is eventually part of the future, but right now it's too small to matter. For me. It's huge in India. It's huge in a couple other places. I thought Vainglory might be able to like push mobile esports to the next level. I thought Fortnite might be able to push mobile esports to the next level, and neither were really able to do it. Maybe do a Discord call where only you can talk and we could watch your live. Would that work? But then what, would I broadcast video in Discord? Isn't that just illegal as well? Who's playing GenG and 100 Thieves? Loser goes home. Hey, Stan's trying to become a targeting major. Any advice? Make sure you start on Tuesdays. Do you plan on bringing Sug on D's on the podcast at some point? No, but you can suck on D's nuts. Every mobile esport is just a light version of a better PC esport currently. Sure, or a non-light version. Like Hearthstone, there's no reason. Like the best players in Hearthstone could just play on mobile. In fact, at a lot of tournaments, they played on tablets, which is essentially mobile. Among Us, best chance for mobile so far? No. Among Us is like a good casual mobile game. Not for esports, though. It's just too hard to communicate with no voice chat and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go GenG. True. Stans, the audio issue is because your stream volume is overall low. I have to increase volume 12 decibels for it to be YouTube audible. Oh. Do I need to increase everything? Like my mic or my music? I can increase my mic quite easily and rebalance. Because, yeah, I did have a little bit of background noise. Or I can lower the gain. I can lower the gain and I can eat the mic and I can just talk like this. Oh, damn, Rochelle made a Google form. Sheesh. Yeah, there's something unique to mobile esports. I think ARGs could make mobile esports interesting. Could you imagine if there was an arena similar to paintball or laser tag and you had to use your phone for something? I don't know. Like Legends of the Hidden Temple. What if there was a Sherlock Holmes style escape room esport and your job was to go in there with your phone and like get the clues and solve it? That could be cool. These are your favorite two teams, so it's hard to root against either of them? Ah. I appreciate that GenG is one of your favorite teams, at least. Your phone is turned all the way up? I thought my shit was loud. It looks loud on my side. Sheesh. I can turn it up a little more. I mean, Rochelle can link the form in the Discord. She just doesn't want to join the Discord. She hates you all. I'm always quieter than other streamers you watch. Interesting. I didn't know that. Damn, I guess the more you know. I can't join Discord on my work computer. I mean, you have a laptop. You have a second computer. You have a desktop, a laptop, and a phone, all within 2 feet of you. GenG definitely underdog, but we keep cheering. Yeah, I think it's not that much of an underdog. 100 Thieves has been not playing that well this year. Like, yeah, they won first strike, but they had some pretty bad losses, and GenG almost beat them in the last one. In fact, I think this is going to be an extremely close series. I have you on max, but turned down if I'm watching LUT or Aatrox, so for sure. Interesting. Very interesting. I should play Wizards 101. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. I was thinking about playing Wizards of Waverly Place, and they told me I was wrong. Interesting. Okay, that's good. I will fix my audio after this stream. Fuck it. I also need to start solo recording audio for the podcast, but I keep forgetting. Today's podcast, like I said, might be a little scuffed. I feel bad. I just can't... For some reason, in my head, I feel like I have like a block, and I can't wrap my head around like funny jokes or ideas with which to bring into the content today. What happened with TSM? Why are they not in Masters? They lost in qualifiers. They lost in all 3 qualifiers. It's not even writer's block. It's just like... Usually I am quick and funny. Did I not have enough coffee this morning? That could be it. I have a little bit more right here. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, it's so cold. I love it, but if you didn't play it as a kid, it will suck. What, Wizards 101? I'm sure Wizards 101 is true garbage. I'm not saying, like, yeah, you get, the nostalgia factor is what makes it good, right? I understand that. I'm with you. Want to join our Clash of Ninja 4 pro team? What's Clash of Ninja 4? Tell me about it. Quick bathroom break? Yeah, let me go hit the powder. The podcast listeners won't know about you stealing jokes from chat. No, that's true. The audio-only listeners. One thing I'm going to do today, and maybe you've even noticed it already, I am going to speak more slowly because I listened to the audio of the first episode of the podcast, and it is almost unlistenable. And then this guy did this, and then this guy did this, and then he did this, and then, oh my god, he did this, and then, oh yeah, if you don't remember in 2009, Chris did this, and then Void Boy, and, oh my god, how do you guys even deal with that? You just gotta, it works with video, because you at least have some kind of thing, you can look at my lips and understand, but damn, it is tough on audio only. You listened on 2x? No. Imagine me listening to it in 2x speed while editing. Yeah, it's crazy. It'd be hard. It works great for streaming, just not as well for audio only podcasts. Yeah, which is why I'm trying to tweak it so it works for both. Favorite idea is pillow fight, eat some snacks, then maybe gossip and watch a movie. Okay, 3 of those things take 10 minutes, and then watch a movie is illegal. That's tough. Hey, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, fast as hype, it keeps you engaged, but it does make it hard for audio listeners. For sure. F1 illegal watch party. I would love to watch all of Drive to Survive Season 3 on stream. I mean, we can watch Drive to Survive and and just not have the video up. The sleepover podcast. 7 hours of just shooting the shit. I think we would get bored very quickly. Are you going to watch any LCS playoffs? When do they start? Probably not. I don't follow the LCS. I'm an LCK Andy. GenG doing well. T1 actually making a comeback in LCK. Kind of scary. Faker last night had an insane series. Yeah, Faker went nuts last night. I don't know if you guys saw it. Ever thought of playing a bunch of IO games, nostalgia games, and they don't crash? I've done it. I've done it. I played a bunch of IO games. We played Agar and we played Snake Man. You must not have been here for that. Yeah, my favorite moment of Agar was when there was a person named Stanz Sucks or something. And then at the end of the stream, one of my mods and editors, Cage, sends me a message, and it was me the whole time. Or whatever. It was a picture of Stanz Sucks. I got a kick out of it. Faker feels like LeBron with no Anthony Davis. No, they got the guy from Junior Green Wings, Teddy. Teddy is nasty. I think that a lot of people like to pump up Faker. Faker's amazing. But he's not like hard carrying a team like he did when they still had Wolf. I think people just, like, in esports, a lot of people want it to be like sports, and so they like to lift up a player like that. Faker's unbelievable and won all these championships. But, like, yeah, Teddy is one of the best AD carries in the world. What's my league rank right now? I don't know if I played this season. I've been sitting at around gold. But at my peak, I was like 2200 elo and then diamond 1. Support main. Not anymore, though. I can't. The game's too hard. People got too good. Almost done with my drink, and then we can start the podcast. They're too tryhard? I hate that word. I think that all ranked games should be tryhard. I don't know what a support kitten was, but I was a support. Back in my day, supports were fucking big dick Ricks. They could do anything. In Season 1, you could buy Oracle's Elixir, which gave you invisible vision to clear all wards, and you had it until you died. So if you were a good support, you literally won the game for your team. In Season 1, 2, and 3, Lemon Nation was #1 rank on ladder as support multiple times, because support actually crushed it. They've nerfed it. What did you do to my boy? They nerfed it so hard. Lemon Nation, rest in peace. Pre-season 4 was peak league. Yeah, maybe. I loved season 2, 3, and 4 were when I was most into it. They nerfed it when you came onto the scene. You were too strong. That makes sense. They gave support gold, but took away the actual things that made the role unique. I completely agree. Support is just like mini mage or mini tank now. Although sometimes there was a while where support wasn't mini anything. It was just crushing. Oh my god. Water went down the wrong pipe. Mad Life was your hero? Mad Life was nasty. Himbo. I use Himbo. That's my term. And even in Season 1, when your support didn't get any money and they had to buy like 2 Philo Stones and a Heart of Gold, you could buy infinite wards and you could get Oracle's Elixir for 400 gold. So you could still like make insane plays. It's tough. It's tough. How is the podcast channel doing, by the way? I haven't checked it since we uploaded the first episode. 2.2k views? Sheesh. In case you're wondering, that's the podcast, The Stanz Show. I think hopefully with this episode, we can get up to like 2k subscribers. Keep moving up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Quack came into the Discord and said, "You're saying sheesh too much. You're killing it." I hit him with a sheesh, and then I hit him with the fadeaway sheesh. You guys want to see it? Got his ass, dude. He said, "Stop saying sheesh 100. You ending that motherfucker single-handedly." I said sheesh and then hit him with this. Get fucked. That's so funny. And then I got reacted to by a bunch of cold faces, HRX sheeshes, and stone pie sheeshes, which is very good. Does anyone know what time we are playing Trackmania tomorrow? I keep asking Ludwig. It is tomorrow, but I don't know what time. Stay a suggestions channel. I actually thought that was so funny. QuickTime had the suggestion of go into a walk-in freezer and don't leave until you look like the ice cold emote. That would be such a good YouTube video. I might die though, or lose my nose. Tired of Stanz Court harassing me in Veggie Boys chat for real? Did you try the banana though? Knowing Lud's schedule these days? Yeah. But no, I think he said the guys in Europe that we're playing with, so we have to start a little earlier maybe. I mean, Mr. Beast did silly things like counting up. Like, what if I did the world's longest sheesh? The Shisha-thon. I actually agree that I say it a little too much, but I like it. We were playing Escape from House on Haunted Hill, the board game last night, and I was like, "Hey, how many dice do you get for this roll?" And she said 6, and I went, "Sheesh." It was just a real sheesh. We were actually talking about your moment. I'm agreeing that I say sheesh a little too much, but there are some moments where it's a pure sheesh. Like when I saw how many dice she got to roll for that might check, that was a fucking real sheesh. You've been saying it for 7 years? I haven't. I've been saying it for about 3 weeks. Oh man, I'm gonna be so late for this GenG game that I really want to watch. I guess I could do the podcast after, but I really want to do the podcast. I don't know, man. I don't know. My head's in a weird place today, chat. I feel like I can't think right. The podcast isn't dead. It's not dead. No, I'm going to do the podcast. Rochelle didn't block my creative energy. But Rochelle, we did have to sit down and talk about it. Rochelle was doing that thing that everyone does when they're like a business major who's 18 to 21. That's like, I have this great idea. All you have to do is code it and you market it. And I'll be the idea man. Rochelle was the idea man today. She said we want to do a slumber party stream. And then she told me that I need to start a spreadsheet for like things we need to do. She was giving me all kinds of work. Yeah, an idea woman. True. And I'm sitting there trying to read about Bobby Kotick to figure out how I can do this podcast. She's trying to start a spreadsheet. She started the spreadsheet because I revealed to her the error of her ways. Women get it done, baby. Shout out to Queen Maeve. Stanz, I'm new from the Point Crow stream the other day. Welcome. That was so fun. I really hope we get to finish that speedrun. Because I was having fun and I did feel very good and strong. He made me feel like a good boy. If you wait till after the game, you'll have more stuff to report on. I already have the stuff to report on. I'm going to do the podcast. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm going to do the podcast and I'm going to do it now. Let me make sure my shit works though. Let's do a quick run of show. Okay, where is chat? Chat is gone. Art is up. Oh, okay, quick run of show. Skroink. Doink. Oh, I fucked everything. Oh, I fucked everything. Oh, shit. Good thing I did a quick run of show. Where's Stream Deck? Yeah, chat is gone. Don't worry, chat is gone. Okay, this one. Oh, it's because I changed the names of all these. Wait, what? Okay. Let's see if this works. Let's go! We did it! 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 Okay, we can do the podcast now. I'm doing the podcast now. Stanz, I re-downloaded League and want to play Tank. Any ideas? Yeah, you should just play, like, Scion and Malphite, dude. They're so good. Yeah, I'm going to turn the music off. Don't worry. I'm going to go get some water and stuff. Oh, no. You guys don't know the lengths with which I can stall. Turn the music off like I'm going to start in the next 5 seconds. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to go play fetch with Sophie. I'm going to scratch my ass. Yeah, there's a lot of things I got to do. Don't you worry. Hey, don't you worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. Make sure I have all my articles up. Okay, we're talking about Bobby Kotick. We're talking about Sony buying Evo. We're talking about Rizzo retiring. And then we're answering 2 Q&A questions. Okay. I'm going to be doing this podcast, and then I'm going to try and watch GenG, but you guys can't watch it with me. I have to watch it, and you guys have to find it on your own. And then I'm going to stop stream. I'm going to set up for the sleepover stream, and then we're going to do a sleepover stream starting at around 7 or 8 p.m. tonight. Only stream I mute is Ludwig's when the mods get onto mic. You don't like the modcast? Are you the Q&A from Discord or live chat? From Discord. From Discord. I have 2 questions already saved so that it's not as scuffed. Like last time I sat here and kind of waited for good questions. I'm going to take them from Discord. So if you're in chat now and not in the Discord and want to have a Q&A question, exclamation point Discord. Here's how you join. I did it for you. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water. First question, do it fart? First question, what that ass do? New vid's a banger? How's it doing? I'm excited. It's got Ludwig as the fucking thumbnail, so it should be good. Yeah, 2 of 10. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Okay, yeah, we're doing great. First, she ripping ass? Mods shill so hard that it's kind of problematic. Is it? I've only watched like the last 10 minutes of the modcast when Ludwig wakes up. Do they shill? I mean, are they shilling for primes for Ludwig? Because then that's fine. They do be shilling. Or I saw them all change their names to their cash apps, which was very funny. Oh, it's funny shilling? Oh, they're good. You're worried about Lud? How so? Yeah, they shill for gifteds. Oh, that's fine. They run predictions to push the hour up? Yeah. That's fine. That's their job as mods. Streaming for too long? I mean, he's sleeping and exercising and showering. Today's shilling was just making a prediction, and that works so well, did it? 69 hours, nice. Yeah, let's check in on Ludwig real quick before we start the podcast. Twitch.tv/Ludwig. Is he just playing Mario? Very cute bee costume. You know, I've never played Super Mario Galaxy. Looks kind of fun, though. Also, what that ass do, Mario? You know what I'm saying? Where should we put the question in the podcast? There's a channel called Podcast Feedback or something. You can put questions for next week. Today's questions are already done. It's a Firehouse sponsored substream. It is, yeah. Do-it-yourself t-shirts where we write most voted chat ideas? We could. We could. We could. I want to do that thing where you cut the sides and then you tie them together. I've never done that. Yeah, if we write what they tell us, we don't want to be full sellouts though, you know? Don't put down my idea. That's awesome. I'm not putting it down. I'm not putting it down. I'm not putting it down. All right, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back and we'll start this podcast. Going to run a quick ad so no one gets any commercials while we are doing the podcast. Just a quick minute-and-a-half ad. No commercials during the podcast. BRB. I'll write down most anything for $100 in subs. Chill. Chill. Oh. Oh. I think Rochelle would love Amaranth. Women get it done, or what were we saying? Girls get it done. What is the thing from the boys? You guys know? Girls get it done, not women get it done. Yeah, girls get it done. And then girls get it done again at the end. There's like some subversion, you know what I'm saying? Spoiler alert. Has anyone else mentioned FaZe picking up a Rocket League team? Did they announce it yet? I remember it was leaked by like the head of marketing at FaZe, who did an Instagram story of like another hard day on the grind, and you could zoom in on his calendar and it said like Rocket League announcement video. Yeah, he leaked his calendar. It's so funny. I think it's funny when you work for an organization where content creation, this is not part of the podcast, this is just me riffing, where content creation is so normal and expected. It happens a lot in esports, and it happens a lot if you, for example, work on an esports team where content is king, like a FaZe or 100 Thieves. It's crazy that more things aren't leaked as they Snapchat 99% of their day. Hashtag star goals. Oh, I don't even want to say star goals. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're going to include it? Include whatever you want. This is your podcast too, man. I'm just sitting here talking. When Aatrox eventually leaks his NVIDIA calendar, you guys would be so bored. It would just be 2090 marketing meeting, 2090 in China meeting, AI 2090 meeting. Has NVIDIA done anything that's like crazy that's going to blow you out of the water? Oh, they did the Fortnite room. Maybe he would leak something cool that he thought of. They did the, did you guys ever do the NVIDIA Fortnite challenge where you had to go in and like answer some secret trivia questions? It's cool. Did he ever do it on his channel? Yeah, it was a fun little game. I did it. I played. I helped test it. It was amazing. Someone speed ran it. That's even funnier. GenG had one made in coordination with Samsung, and I was the tester. I gave up after about 45 minutes. It was way too hard. One of those like Fortnite kids who makes actual challenge maps made it, and I'm pretty sure they watered it down. Burb, did you ever play it? The real one? It was unbelievably hard. It was one of the hardest things I've ever played. And that's coming from a guy who beat Cuphead first try 5 hours. Just going to let you know. So, shout out to Samsung for being real gamers. I'm not bad, Burb. You probably played the fucking Weenie Hut Junior version that came out later. I'm over here cranking 90s as hard as I can. You're over there. You can't even edit out of your wall. Are you watching GenG Valorant right now? I am not right now. I have to do my podcast real quick, and then I will be watching GenG Valorant. I won't be watching. We'll talk about it after. Maybe that's what's frustrating me. There is a stone in the middle of the road, and that stone is that I cannot watch my team. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I don't see your clips on Twitter, Burb. Your Fortnite clips. Actually, I did see one. You like launched a guy out? No. I'm actually mixing you up with a clip I saw on Reddit. Never mind. Hey, all Fortnite is the same to me. All Fortnite players are at one time both Burb and Booga. And I don't know the difference. All right, let's get it going. The tip of the tongue and teeth of the lips. The tip of the tongue and teeth of the lips. The tip of the tongue and teeth of the lips. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Imagine that Round Ball Rock is playing. What happened to that guy who made me the song? Where's Technicolor? No, don't know. Welcome to the Stanz Show, episode 2. We're back, better, faster, stronger, sadder. I've been doing a little bit of a pre-show with my chat before we recorded this episode. Something is off. I'm going to say it. I don't know what's going on, but I have a feeling that when we start talking about the nitty-gritty business of esports, I'm just going to turn on. You know what I'm saying? Esportsmanlike conduct style. There was a phrase, not a phrase, or like an anecdote that Aatrox and I used to have, and that was the worse we did in writing the script and the worse we thought the episode would be, the better it was. Whenever we came out of a script saying, yo, we should just cancel this fucking podcast and never do it again, lock it in a chest and put it at the bottom of the ocean like Davy Jones' locker, that episode ended up popping off, thousands of views, thousands of listens, lots of new subscribers. And when we sat there and, pulled up our suspenders and said, oh man, what a great script, we're going to be so funny and handsome in this episode, those episodes never got any viewers. So I'm thinking this could be my piece de la resistance, my greatest episode of all time. And we're going to get started with maybe my favorite news piece of the last few weeks. And that is that, unfortunately, this is the best of times and the worst of times. The worst of times in that Activision Blizzard is letting go of somewhere between 50 and 200 employees. Sag. It's something that happens in gaming a lot. You make these games, there's a crunch, and they let them go. But it's the best of times for one person. And I'm talking about Bobby Kotick. If you don't know, Bobby Kotick is the CEO of Activision Blizzard. He acquired Activision in 1991. He acquired Blizzard for Activision in 2006. And he has essentially been the final boss of gaming capitalism for the entirety of his run there. Whenever you think of like the Bezoses of the world or the Musks, like these kind of big douchebags that are hoarding all the money, Bobby Kotick has been getting away with it. He's like the 40th most paid CEO in the United States because he makes video games. And so everyone thinks he's like very cool. He must be a very cool guy. I'm not sure about that because he restructured the company to save money, pump up the stock, fired around 200 people, and because of that, is getting a stock and bonus package of $200 million, which is so absurd. That is so much money. Fired 200 people. He's getting $1 million per person fired, which is maybe, now that I think about it, my dream. Could you imagine if you could walk into a building, fire people, and get $1 million? You think Ludwig wouldn't be firing his editors if he could get $1 million per person? Me and H-Rock have been talking about esports and gaming money a lot over the past week, mostly because our good friend Ludwig Ogren has been doing a subathon. If you don't know what a subathon is when you start a stream and every sub increases a timer that is constantly counting down. If the timer hits 0, the stream ends. And so we're sitting here thinking, Ludwig's subathon is never going to end. He is adding 10 seconds per sub. He is up to 70,000 subscribers or somewhere around $210,000 a month. And the timer has only increased from the 24 hours. It went from 24 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60. And this morning when I woke up, the timer had hit 69 hours. And what's even worse is that when a month passes, it's only been a week, all of these people who subbed once for $5 get the chance to do it again. Okay, chat is all saying nice. Audio listeners, I feel like I have to let you know. Everyone in my Twitch chat is saying nice because I said 69. Very funny, very cool. We're all mature here. It's at 69, and it may stay at 69 forever. And Ludwig is making, like we said, around $210,000 a month plus sponsorships. Today, he is doing a Firehouse sub sponsor. He's getting donations. He has media share going all night. Let's say that Ludwig, by the end of the subathon, in my estimation, will have made around $500,000. He would have to do that 400 times. One more time. He would have to do the biggest subathon on Twitch 400 times to get what Bobby Kotick got this year just for growing Activision Blizzard's stock performance. Oh, no. And you may be thinking, you know what? They're a gaming company. I'm sure they treat their employees well. Just because they let them go, they're restructuring. They're trying to make more money. They're trying to do the right thing. This is capitalism, right? You can't complain. I think the real slap in the face is when they let all these employees go, they gave them a bit of a present. And that present was $200 in Blizzard cash. If you think for one fucking second that you could lay me off and I would buy more loot boxes, fuck you. Fuck you, Bobby Kotick. Fuck you, Blizzard. I can't even imagine. If I'm fired, if I'm let go, let's say, from Activision Blizzard, and I'm looking at this gift card, I truly don't think I could use it. I don't need another intro for Tracer when I got a play of the game. I don't need more Hearthstone packs. It's probably better just don't even give him the $200 gift card, right? I don't know. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't understand capitalism, but I will say when we eat the rich, catch me at Bobby Kotick's house because I'm coming for more than $200 in Blizzard money. Now, that is the main story. But here's what happens. When you get into big business, when you're talking CEOs, there's a big story, but there's always a sneaky, shadowy little underbelly here. Now, we talked about restructuring. We talked about firing 200 employees. And we talked about him making $200 million. But what kind of slid by that no one really talks about is the reason they are doing the restructuring and what the restructuring means. This restructuring is coming at a time during COVID where Activision Blizzard has said, we are going to pull back from live events starting in 2021 and moving forward on our Overwatch League and our Call of Duty League properties. So the dream that Activision Blizzard has sold to their investors, to people like the Seoul Dynasty, the San Francisco Shock, the Chicago Optic, the Dallas Empire, of getting to host live events in your city, of selling tickets, of selling merch, of selling concessions, is all of a sudden not on the roadmap. And the fact that these teams have paid somewhere between 20 and 35 million for Owl, and 25 and 50 million for Call of Duty League, and all of a sudden Blizzard is pulling back the rights they're going to give the team. The only thing they have for the teams is a YouTube streaming deal that doesn't even go to them, and they fired a lot of their staff that's selling sponsorships. If I'm Hastro, if I'm Hex, if I'm Andy Miller, if I'm Kevin Shue, if I'm any other owner in the Overwatch League or CDL, I'm probably feeling pretty bad. Yeah, chat is telling me right now that Toronto paid over $500,000 for a Call of Duty and Valorant arena for next year. I think that a significant amount of the big money that entered esports over the last 3 years came in for these big institutional deals where they are trying to make esports more sport-like. And Blizzard is saying, hey, we tested it, thanks for your money. Esports shouldn't be sports. We're just going to run it live on Twitch, which is something, if I can do a little bit of a callback, that I said was going to happen on Esportsmanlike Conduct, the podcast, that esports is good online. I remember watching the LCS the day after they started their coronavirus protocol, and it was just online. We saw the little players' heads in their boxes at the bottom of the screen. I thought, this is no different from LCS. I have been to LCS, and the only difference is at LCS, you're sitting next to 30 to 60 other people, and you can buy nachos. I'd rather sit in my room with my pants off than eat nachos with a bunch of smelly nerds at LCS Studio. Also, you have to pay for parking in Santa Monica. I think that this is the beginning of the end of, what should we call it? Season-based live viewership esports for at least the next 5 to 10 years. So what you're going to have, online leagues, the Team Liquids of the world are going to be competing online, and then you're also going to have major events, such as this event we talked about on last week's pod in the Nordic countries, right? We're going to have Valorant Masters happen there. But there's just no reason that an avid esports fan, even someone like me, I have been to maybe 17 Overwatch League games from when I worked at Seoul Dynasty. I don't get it. It's not that fun. It's the same thing every week. I would much rather go to an IEM Katowice or an event in Cologne or an event at the Staples Center. And now that they figured it out, the bag holders are truly these investors that came in, the Crafts who own the Patriots and now own the Boston Uprising. They're the ones who are bamboozled and are realizing that their investment maybe wasn't the greatest investment they made. Hey, but who knows? If Bobby Kotick can make $200 million as CEO, I'm sure they can make the Call of Duty League work, right? I'm sure they can do something. Fuck it. Hey, Bobby, if you need an intern, I'm here. I know I talked a lot of shit, but I can turn this all around. Just one little sponsorship, and we will say that you are the greatest CEO to ever live. Fuck Elon Musk, and fuck Bezos. Although this is on Twitch, so Bezos is okay, but fuck Elon Musk. On to our next topic. Sony bought Evo. This is actually badass. This is something that was a complete surprise to me. And I think this was a complete surprise to anyone, even people who follow the FGC and who follow esports business. And this is a perfect culmination of those two events. So a year ago, if you don't remember, at the beginning of COVID, Evo announced that they were not going to have a live event in Vegas. They said, morally, we cannot do this. We cannot bring people here. We cannot have a super spreader event. But what we will do is have Evo Online. So we are going to take the best fighting games with the best net play, get fucked Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we are going to run Evo Online. And they started selling tickets. And around that time, it came out that Mr. Wizard, the face of Evo, Joey Cooler, was embroiled in a scandal, a sexual assault and abuse scandal when he was younger, where he was paying young video fighting game competitors money to take off their clothes, to jump in the pool naked. It was all very weird stuff. Look up the article. There's some really good stuff on The Verge. You can learn exactly what happened. It wasn't great. Fuck Mr. Wizard, by the way. We hated him before we found out about this. He's a big doucher. But now we know he's a predator doucher. And with this happening, right around the time that Evo has switched to online and they are selling tickets, sponsors started pulling out. Every single Evo sponsor said, we don't want to be associated with Mr. Wizard. We don't want to be associated with anything like this. It's not even in person, which is what we like, so we're just pulling out. And so Evo's sitting here. They have to fire Mr. Wizard. They have to figure out what they're doing. They are a young company. If you're not a Fortune 500 company, the majority of businesses in the United States are small businesses. A year of no revenue will fuck you. You will almost always go the way of the dodo. You will shutter your doors. And so Evo's sitting here and thinking like, we can't. We are not going to have any revenue from t-shirts. We're not going to have any revenue from hotel profit sharing. We're not going to have any revenue from sponsors because Mr. Wizard wanted to fuck children or some shit. We can't do it. So we're going to have to completely stop Evo. No one's going to get paid. Everyone's going to get laid off. And in my mind, that was it. A prestigious event like EVO is just dead. Much like esportsmanlike conduct, it has been Thanos. It is dust in the wind. And so that was the last we had heard of EVO until this last week when Sony announced they're just going to fucking buy it. And I absolutely love this. I think it's the greatest idea. One of the things, if you don't know this, I worked in esports for the last 7 years or so. And one of the things I talk about a lot with esports ownership or when I was doing consulting or even with my coworkers was this hierarchy of making money in esports. It's not a pyramid scheme, but I will say there is a certain part of this pyramid that takes all of the profits. And that is developers and publishers at the top. If you are a developer or publisher, you can bend everyone in the scene over and take all the money. I'm talking about people like Riot Games. I'm talking about people like Blizzard. They can own end-to-end the entire, not only esports ecosystem, but in-game economy of the game. So Riot is making money no matter what happens. Right under that, you have tournament organizers who can go out there and they don't have huge overhead. All of their overhead goes to things that make them money. For example, running a tournament and selling sponsors. Then you have the players who get paid exorbitant salaries by teams because teams need them to grow a fan base and to make any sense of money. And then at the bottom of the pile, literally the shit end of esports, the hardest place to make money is as an esports team. Esports teams have to pay these players these expanded salaries. They have to compete with other esports teams who a lot of times have dumb money and come in and create a bubble. And they have absolutely no rights to profit sharing within the in-game economy unless you are more of a challenger title. For example, the only time Riot shares money with esports teams is for the team that wins the world championship. Whereas you have other games like Rainbow Six Siege, where all the teams in the pro league get some kind of skin and participate in some profit sharing, all the way down to games like FIFA, where they reach out to, or Fortnite even, they reach out to influencers or teams and will put them in the game and create profit sharing separate from an esports league, which is really interesting. And so what Sony did here is they are a developer or publisher. They are at the top of the pyramid, and they are buying the second highest part of the pyramid in tournament organizers. They are saying, we're making money hand over fist here. We are crushing the gaming and esports space. You cannot do esports without our games, without our consoles, without our controllers. So why don't we just control the tournament as well, especially when we are paying pennies on the dollar for a prestigious organization that has fallen from grace. EVO is not even happening right now. They fired their CEO. Their event has been canceled. We can swoop in, we can buy it, and we can run the event next year. We will be heroes, and we'll take all the cash. I love it. I think it's brilliant. My only worry is what kind of titles will make it into EVO. Is there a chance that they do things differently because they are Sony? I have actually found Sony to be a great partner in the esports space. Every conversation or every event I have co-run with Sony has been fantastic. I think that there's a chance that they bring in other games. They allow people to compete on Microsoft games or consoles. I am a little worried about Nintendo letting Smash into EVO. So the reason that Smash Bros. Melee wasn't in EVO, for example, was because Mr. Wizard is a huge piece of shit. Sony, I would imagine, would allow it back in. I don't think Nintendo will allow it in now that there is a competitor running the operation. Sony tried to distance themselves from this by creating a joint venture. So it's not technically Sony who will be running EVO. It is a third-party company. But really, that's just, that cup game that you play with the scam artist in New York. They're just putting the ball under a cup and moving it. Sony runs everything. But I'm excited. I think that there's a chance that EVO will be back bigger and better than ever, and it's coinciding with a time where they can play games online using Sony infrastructure and hopefully come back in 2022 with a live event so I can go to EVO and watch Ludwig drink water out of a bidet in a penthouse suite again. We can only dream, baby. On to our last topic of the week. I don't know taps. Our favorite Rocket League player in the world, G2 Rizzo, is retiring. Now you might think that I'm a petty man, that I only put this in the podcast so I can talk about the time that I beat Rizzo in Bros v Pros. And you'd be fucking right, baby. Get fucked, Rizzo. I know why you're retiring, baby. You're scared. You got the yips. You couldn't handle the stands. I'm out here. I'm moving. I'm shaking. Honestly, I think Rochelle might be able to beat Rizzo at this point. He is shook. He's got the yips. He's in his own head, and he is quitting Rocket League. I'm actually completely kidding, chat. I think Rizzo is so fucking sick nasty with it. He got second in the Rocket League Championship one year. He is a 7-time NA Rocket League Championship competitor or champion. I don't really know. I don't watch Rocket League. And he's at one of the nicest pro players I've ever met. He is retiring to do full-time content creation. And the real reason I brought this up is because in our next section, we'll have a Q&A. And one of our longtime listeners and fan of the pod, QuickDome, asked, is this the end of the road for all esports players? Do they have to create content? And I think that while that's not the case, and we'll talk about it later, it is so much easier and so much more profitable if you are not in one of the biggest titles to retire and do content. So while Rizzo has been grinding Rocket League, he has been growing a YouTube and Twitch stream. He has about 500,000 followers on both platforms, and he can just sit and pick his ass and make Rocket League videos and do variety content as opposed to practice really hard all day and compete in these games. I think that if you are a content creator like a Rizzo, or more recently, like we talked about last week, like a Tens, it just behooves you to go into the content creation, because if you are good enough, you can then leverage a better contract where maybe you play, but you are still allowed to create that content. For example, Tens, and again, we talked about this last week. I don't mean to repeat myself, but this is so important for this topic. He retired from Cloud9, He benched himself. He continued creating content and farming subscribers on Twitch. He got to come back in on a loan agreement for Sentinels, and now it's looking like he may win the first Riot Masters event. He's literally played all sides. And guess what he didn't have to do? Practice every day. He didn't have to listen to a coach tell him, well, you need to put in more hours. He didn't have to watch VODs and listen to people who are not as good as him tell him how to play the game. He got to do whatever he wanted to do. And I'm so excited that Rizzo gets to do this because he is truly the hero that Rocket League needed. He is going the way of Ludwig. And I actually think that he is going to get so much bigger off of Rocket League, or like as a variety content creator, than he was while competing for G2. I've watched his stream in preparation for Bros v Pros, and he's just a fun and nice guy. Maybe we'll be able to get him on the pod. I should have got him on the pod this week. He's super nice. I think we could have. Fuck, I beans that one, chat. Audio only listeners, I'm sorry. We could have had Rizzo here, and then you wouldn't have to hear my voice the whole time. But what are you going to do? We've seen a lot of pro players retire recently. The Rizzos, the Double Lifts, the Bjergsons. Esports is a short career, and the allure of Twitch is just too strong. So I think we will only see more. If you ever see your favorite player start to stream a lot more, I think chances are they are going to retire. There's like, for example, right now GenG is playing against 100 Thieves. I think that if the game ever gets too hard for Hiko, if the tide ever turns on Hiko and he goes from people thinking he is the greatest clutcher in Valorant to just like an old man, he's just going to retire. He will just go back to Twitch and making YouTube videos and making a ton of money because no one wants to have children talk shit about them. Yeah, the Mango. So chat throws out Mango. It's so easy to retire when you have something to fall back on, and people will make fun of you less. You don't have to worry about the highs and lows of competition. You don't have to worry about letting teammates down. I think it's a worrying trend, but for the top esports titles, it is something we don't have to worry about because they just make so much fucking money. So much money. On to my favorite section of the pod, Q&A. So last week, I took some questions from Twitch chat. This week, I decided to get a little more sophisticated. I created a section in my Discord called Podcast Feedback, where anyone could submit a question. This week's episode was really about esports business and Melee and players retiring. I took a couple questions that I felt like dealt with those issues, and I want to answer them now for you. First question comes from a longtime listener, big fan of the pod, Case Henson. Do you think any big orgs are going to invest into Melee players anytime soon? And do you think Melee still has potential to grow, or is the scene stagnated in the eyes of big orgs? This is both a simple and complicated question. The reason I picked this question was because I think the answer is so different than what a casual fan of Melee would say. So the first part, do I think that any big orgs are going to invest into Melee players anytime soon? I think the answer is unequivocally no, and it saddens me. It breaks my heart that I do not believe any big organizations, any organizations who would not consider themselves challenger organizations like an LG, are going to invest in Melee. And I think that there's two reasons. One is very simple. That is that Nintendo is a terrible, terrible, terrible publisher for the competitive Melee scene. They have gone out of their way to stop every tournament that does things that they don't like. For example, using things like Slippy. And in the current era of Melee, it is impossible to do a live tournament. It would be morally wrong to get people in the same room, so they're running everything online. The organizers are saying, if we're running everything online, we want to play with the least amount of latency. We want to play with rollback. We want to play in a way that allows us to crown true champions. So we are going to play on Slippy. And Nintendo says, no, 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 no. We're not going to let you do that. We are not going to let any tournament get big playing through Slippy. For example, an Evo or the like. We are going to shut down things like the Big House if they are trying to run Slippy or Faster Melee or any of these other kind of mods that people have done. So that's option number one. Organizations like me, I was the general manager at GenG. We see that and we think like, man, do I really want to invest in a Melee player at peak? Do I want to pay top dollar to try and snipe Mango when there's a chance that Melee tournaments are just completely canceled and that no one watches them? And then reason number two, and I think this one is more emotional and hard to quantify, but during the COVID era, big events are gone. And I will say, as a Melee fan, and as a person who has gone to many Melee events such as Genesis and Evo, that atmosphere has convinced many organizations to invest in Super Smash Bros. Melee. You only have to watch Mango play at Genesis Grand Finals once to understand why it is important to get those as part of your organization. I truly believe that a Melee player can do more for a team's fan base than a Fortnite player who is doing well in FNCS, unless that Fortnite player is like literally one of the best players in the world, like a Booga or a Clix of them. I think that Melee could do more for an organization than even getting into these more expensive games. I think you could do more with Mango than you could do doing terrible in, for example, NALCS, right? Like Mango for Cloud9 versus CLG's fan base in NALCS. I'm actually not sure who does better there, right? And I know Mango's a lot cheaper than the millions they did to buy in. If you don't get to see these live events, if you don't get to see the passionate fan base and how excited they are for a Mango, for a Leffen, for an Armada, you don't really understand, because the only thing you see is that when Mango goes live, he gets 2,000 viewers. The only thing you see is that, man, it seems like there's a Melee event every week, but Rollback Rumble is getting like a few thousand viewers at best. Why would we invest a ton of money into this scene when it could get shut down and we don't really see the fans or the passion? And so for that reason, I think that we will not see any big orgs invest into Melee anytime soon. Second half of this question from Case: do you think Melee still has potential to grow, or has the scene stagnated in the eyes of the big orgs? Yeah, so that's interesting. The growth of the Melee scene. I came up in Melee, so I played it my whole life as a casual, but I got into competitive Melee in 2014. I am a dot kid, very similar to Zane, who is the best Melee player in the world right now, in my mind. I watched the documentary and I realized this game is so sick, I want to play it. I want to find some friends to play against. My friend Aatrox, he plays Sheik, I play Fox. Let's learn this metagame. Let's watch more tournaments. Let's go to Genesis. That has all been great for it. We saw this huge rise in popularity as players like Leffen and Plup came up and competed with these gods, and we had all these storylines and eras. And then all of a sudden it started kind of creeping back down a little bit. You know, 2014 was beautiful, 2015 was beautiful, and it started going down, 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 down. And everyone said, wait for the second doc. Wait for the second doc, wait for the second doc. Well, the second doc came out, and unfortunately, I don't know if expectations were set incorrectly, but the second doc was really the PPMD doc, and PPMD hasn't competed in Melee in, 4 years? Apex 2015? 2016? What was the Apex that PP won? I think that the documentary metagame had nowhere near the impact that the first one had, and I think it disheartened a lot of people. A lot of people, not only did it not have the impact because it was about PPMD, but it also, like, the two biggest Melee streamers are Leffen and Mango, and the documentary kind of painted them in a bad picture. It shined a negative light onto them through some things they said when they were children, through some ways that other people talked about them without even giving them an interview. And so all of a sudden, Mango fans are saying, fuck the doc, we don't care about this, we care about Mango. And Leffen fans are saying, like, yo, fuck the doc, dude, Leffen can do whatever he wants. He's playing a lot of, like, Guilty Gear. He's playing a lot of Ultimate, you know, at the time previously. We're going to watch Leffen, and we don't care what these doc kids think. And you combine that with Nintendo taking everything away, COVID ruining weeklies and major tournaments where new fans get into the scene, and all of a sudden, you make it impossible for Melee to reach the kind of highs that they had reached in the past. They've dangled a carrot in front of our eyes before with things like the Smash World Tour. I mean, we talked about the Smash World Tour back when Esportsmanlike Conduct was a podcast. It still hasn't happened yet. I hope it happens. Young players like Pew Pew have retired before the Smash Pro Tour hit. I would love to see a Smash Pro Tour happen in conjunction with Nintendo where they could play Melee, but I just don't believe in it. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that Melee will never die as long as our heroes stay in the scene, our Mangos, our Leffins, our Zanes. But I'm not seeing a world where it can grow unless we really get some buy-in from Nintendo with the Smash World Tour and get live events back. And even once we get live events back, the difficulty of playing the game outside of Slippy at like locals, the difficulty of playing Slippy if Nintendo does anything with it, I am so worried. I love this game with all of my heart, and I'm going to wait until late 2021, 2022 to make a judgment. But in the near future, do not expect any Melee signings for big orgs, and do not expect any major growth for Melee. The Slippy growth bubble is kind of over in my mind. That was a great question. Hey, claps in the chat for Case Henson. Thank you so much for asking that question. I feel like I really got some mileage out of it. I feel like it was fun to talk about, and I provided some value for the boys in chat. On to our second question, the last Q&A to close down the pod. From QuickDome himself, are all individual competitors destined to become content creators? I love the word destined. It makes this question feel very anime. Are all individual competitors destined to become content creators? Will there be a place for top competition and not be a personality, or will top players be expected to make content? So I think that it can feel, at first blush, like every single esports player needs to be a content creator in order to get paid, in order to be popular, in order to make money. But I think if we kind of move the curtain aside, that's not necessarily true, especially with, look at some of the players who are like the highest paid, even in the past. So look at someone like Arteezy. Arteezy was the biggest, and this is going to go on a little bit of a tangent if you're not a Dota head, so I will try and explain this as well as I can. Arteezy was the mid laner for Evil Geniuses when they won the International. He is one of the most famous Dota players of all time. Too easy for Arteezy. They built a whole brand around him. Everyone loved him. He did not stream very often. He didn't stream with a cam, and he played the shittiest music in the world, right? And he got to be not only one of the highest paid North American Dota players, but one of the most popular. I think we can see that, and I also think we can see players who never stream be the best in the world. If you look at someone, to bring it back to Melee, like Armada. Before Armada retired, he did not... Oh, does Arteezy not have a TI? Did I mix it up with Sumail? Might be. Hey, fuck it. No one watches Dota anymore, so guess what? No one fucking knows. Get fucked, chat. Let's look at Armada instead. Armada was the greatest Melee player in the world for a period of, 3 years, I would say. Maybe the greatest of all time. And he didn't stream at all. He didn't start streaming until after he quit playing Melee, until he retired, and most of his streams are Super Mario 64 speedruns. I think there will always be a world where fans are drawn to the allure of the greatest in the world. Another example is Astralis in CSGO. Device isn't streaming all the time, right? Xifix isn't streaming. But they are held up on a pedestal because they are able to consistently win. Now, you used an example, QuickDome, when you asked this question. I had to cut it out because it didn't fit in this box, of Magnus Carlsen, right? Magnus Carlsen can create this cult of personality around being the greatest chess player in the world. He doesn't have to stream like a Hikaru to continue getting that. And I think that we will see that in esports for as long as there are major tournaments with major prize pools, and as long as fans continue to care about those prizes and those tournaments. Now, I will flip that on its head and say the one worry, the slippery slope we can get on here, is that the more money that is in content creation, the more success that people like Ludwig and XQC have, XQC specifically because he was a professional player in the Overwatch League, the easier it is for good players who could be a Magnus Carlsen like a TenZ to completely disavow that path, to disavow what you call their destiny, and just be a content creator. To just quit and say, fuck it, I don't want to do this. And that's what's interesting to me. Are we eating ourselves here? Are we cannibalizing our greatest talents because they are making so much money streaming? Do we need to pay the players more to keep them in here instead of just going and farming Twitch Prime subs? And then, if you remember, this is a callback, you have to remember back to the beginning of this episode, the pyramid. Who is going to do that? The publishers and the developers have the money to pay players in the Twitches of the world. Teams don't. Teams are already losing money hand over fist every single year. If they are trying to save a TenZ and keep him competitive when he can go and get 20,000 subscribers on Twitch.tv with no stress, I don't know how they can compete. So what we need to see are the developers and the league step up and make it more beneficial to be a professional player at the top of your game, to make it more beneficial to make money without streaming. And I think we see that in CSGO. I think we see it in League of Legends. I think we see it in Dota. I'm very worried about it in games that are a little more new culture of esports, like the Fortnites of the world, right? Like any of the flavor of the month, anything that offline TV is playing, I'm very worried about. But I do think, to answer this question, to sum it all up, to go full circle, to Atrioc zoom out and get a new perspective, there will always be a place at the top of esports for players with zero personality who just want to grind the fuck out of a game and be the best in the world. Thank you so much for listening to episode 2 of The Stanz Show. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/ABZY. I can't get a vanity URL because Susan fucking hates me. Just look up The Stanz Show on YouTube and you can find it. We are growing. We are crushing it. It's going to be on Spotify soon. I uploaded it to Spotify, but Spotify is checking to make sure I'm not like a Russian hacker trying to upload propaganda on the internet. Hopefully it'll be up in the next few weeks. And if you want to submit a question for next week's episode, or if you have an idea of a topic you want to hear me espouse on, join the Discord. If you're in chat right now, !Discord, go to the podcast feedback room. If you're listening on audio or on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/Stanz, type !Discord and join the podcast. We're going to have another episode next week. I'm going to do this. I'm doing it on the pod. I'm putting it out into the universe. I'm going to commit. We're not just going to do one episode a week. I'm going to do 2 of these motherfuckers a week. I think I can do it. The best way to get good at something is by grinding it. And so I think if I do 2 episodes a week, we can grow the channel. We can learn what's good. We can learn what's bad. And I can become the greatest esports podcaster of all time. I'll see you next, I don't know, someday for a second podcast. More work for the editors. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Now we're going to watch GenG versus 100 Thieves. What do you think, chat? I forgot to turn off alerts and I felt really bad. And I was too scared to do it in the middle of the show. Ooh, might be. I got a couple subs halfway through. Hey, thank you for the subs, though. Just to say, thank you for the 3 months of tier 1. Trying to be Jake, thank you for the 2 months of tier 1. I think that was it, just those 2. Whew. Oh, you can cut it out in post? Great. Did you like the podcast? I spoke fast again, but I think I spoke slower than I did before. I truly believe I slowed it down. That was good. That was really good. Already last. Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 months. I think doing Q&A in that format was so much better too because I got to think about it. I didn't have to answer on the spot. I did have some speedy moments, but I think it was much better. Check the GenG score. You know I'm checking the GenG score, baby. Someone said GenG's crushing. I hope that's true. Is GenG crushing? Is GenG crushing? Sheesh! 4-0? On offense? Let's fucking go! Remember their offense was so bad last week. Oh, no. They're on offense. Oh, Asuna gets one with nade?
Oh,
I'm not allowed to show this, so I have to watch it alone. Verge Wordsy, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months. For 6 months. Sorry. Oh, Ethan gets another one. All of a sudden, it's a 2v4 post plan for GenG. The bomb is ticking down. They've tapped. Oh, they're sticking. They're sticking. They're sticking. Oh, he doesn't stick. Oh, nice. Good damage, at least for GenG. They lose a round, 4-1. But nice try. Last time we played against 100 Thieves, we were up 9 rounds. Yeah, but not on offense. We were up on defense, remember. Remember, we were up on defense, right? Kusta's 6-3. He's looking nasty with it. All right, what I need to do is I need to do this, and I need to show you guys the timer only. I think there's a way to do it. Right? Isn't this a way I can watch it? 1 second. Let me open up a second one for me. You guys aren't allowed to have words, but you can sync up to that timer if you want. Can I zoom in? No. Of course I can't. It's tiny. How do I zoom in? Stream has a lot of delay right now. Should I refresh? I mean, I'm not allowed to broadcast this, so what do you want me to do? This is just me doing it. I'm just trying to have fun with my boys. I'm just trying to. We can't sync because our delay will be different. Oh, well. Tough. Hey, fuck you for being so good at Cuphead, pal. I just watched the video and now I hate you and myself. I'm going to try Cuphead on hard mode soon because I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was fun. I'm very scared of the B-boss. Joe Coffee, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 5 months. Show the uptime timer instead of the round timer. Okay.
I'm a bad boy.
C-Lard, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months. I know there's a way to do this. How do I show the uptime timer? I think there's a way. You want this little ass timer right there? It's impossible to see. It's so impossible to see.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
I'm a bad
I've almost
boy.
got it. How do I scroll to the right? Fox and Socks, thank you for the 4 months of tier 1. Stans, do you want a clip for the main channel or not, Sep? If you're thinking 2 a week, we don't need one forever yet. Yeah, I think that there is a world where the Sony stuff in Melee could be a clip. If you think there is like 12 minutes of really good content and we can clickbait like what Sony buying Evo means for Melee, and we can like do that, maybe. If not, I don't give a shit if we put it on the main channel. I really want to grow the pod channel. There we go. Is this what you guys need? Where can you find the stream? It's Valorant. Twitch.tv/Valorant. Oh. This is scuffed. I need to do the watch together thing, or... I'm going to watch this. So the 2 options are I turn off stream, or... Oh, I broke my thing. Shit. The 2 options are I either turn off stream and watch it alone, or we watch it scuffed like this. So, this is how it's going to be. React to Shroud, who's reacting to the game? That's illegal. Yeah, we're watching Valorant. Can't you multi-stream? No, they have to approve of multi... Oh, wait. I don't know. Multi-Twitch? You guys tell me. Yeah, it's just scuffed as shit. Just go to Valorant. You can hear me talk about the game. I'm not going to cast the rounds. I will just talk about, like, the macro trends of the game. For example, GenG getting an insane sight take on B. Yeah, just watch the Valorant stream and talk to me and give me subs.
Just a Saint donated $5. Stanz, do you think gaming has kinda suffered in terms of new games to play? I never find myself getting excited for upcoming games anymore and just sticking with already established games that are 5+ years old.
Interesting question, Just the Saint. So I don't think so. I think what's happening is you're probably getting older, and if you think about it, I'm sure you played new games. When you were a kid, you played bad games. Just like when you were a kid, you watched bad movies. It's something that I remember vividly. There was a moment in my life where I just said, no, I don't like shit. Oh my God. Sean just gave Hiko the fucking hands. He boxed him like a fish. Gave him the dog water special. And I think that you would probably realize that you are playing some new games. You know, maybe you're playing a Valorant or a new story game that's coming out. For me, I only play esports, almost exclusively play esports games. And so, yeah, it's fine. Like, I'm not expecting the newest blockbuster game, like The Witcher, to enamor me. That's just how it goes. We are in a time where more games are released per day than any moment in history. So maybe it's just the sheer amount of garbage that makes you feel like they're bad. Something like that. Ooh, steal out ops, Danny. Unfortunate. GenG is up 6-1, though, on T-side. Very nice. I love to see the switch up. GenG could not get around against 100 Thieves in our last matchup, T-side, and now I'm sure that MCE and Blank have worked with them and figured out ways to abuse 100 Thieves setup. You haven't played a new game in like 2 years? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, winning T-side is huge, although 100 Thieves I'm sure has practiced T-side as well, so we will see. Asuna beats Sean. The battle of the brothers. All right, 3v5 for GenG. Bomb is not down. They're trying to get some presence. Nitro kills Kusta. Not a great round for GenG. Lots of ults. Oh, my music is a little loud. Sorry, boys. Man, I wish I could watch party. This is so fucking scuffed, dude. Next event, Riot. I'm gonna actually get GenG to try and give me some approval for next event. GMD gets 1 and gets traded out. Only 1 kill for GenG. Pretty bad round. Let's see how their money is. They're up 6-2, but, you know, a solid and a good anti-eco for 100 Thieves, and this can turn around immediately. Oh, no. GenG is rich. They have full guns again. They might have full guns even if they lose this next round. I cannot watch party it because Riot has only allowed certain streamers to watch party it. And I am not one of them. Yeah, they told me to see D's nuts, Bongo. What up, Pay? How you doing? I'm glad the podcast went well. I feel like that was a great episode. I was so not worried, but I just did not feel like I had my groove. And then I crushed it. I cannot watch Party Shroud. Oh, can a mod change the game to Valorant? And a title? I can't move anything, otherwise I lose that uptime timer. I'm sure there's a way we could do that, but then I could screen share the game in Discord, but that's probably also illegal. And then what would I do for the Twitch stream? You know, I want the Twitch stream to grow. Did you change the game to Overwatch? Sage from Overwatch? Look at all this green.
Just a Saint donated $5. What do you think will be the next big game trend? Like hero shooters or 3-player squad looter shooter like Destiny and Division in the past?
Yeah, so I think we're coming out of the BR era, and I think we're coming into the casual play with friends era. So what I expect to see a lot of are things like Among Us, Rust, Grand Theft Auto roleplay. Let's fucking go, GenG, as they take home a 7th round. Games that are easy for casuals to get in and play with each other, where if you are a core gamer, you don't mind playing with someone who is not a core gamer, because it's still just as fun. Rust is non-casual. I would say that Rust right now, after the OTV server stuff, is a casual game. You had a lot of non-FPS players. Like, if you're playing Rust on public servers, yeah, it's not very fun. It's not casual. But I think that just like GTA Online is not necessarily casual. I think those kinds of games are there. I played Borderlands for like 20 minutes and didn't really like it. I didn't dislike it. I just it didn't scratch that itch. Ooh, Sean, you are disgusting. Damn, GenG's looking nasty. Let's hope they can keep it going on CT. I told you guys in stream a couple days ago that the team that wins Ascent will win the series. I still believe that, and this is a good look. I told the coach that, and he said, you know, you might be right, which is the coach's way of saying, like, that doesn't mean anything. But I am excited. I cannot stream the tourney. Yeah, Sean just wins those. He got a 3K. All of a sudden, it's a 4-on-1. My name is Hiko. I'm a baiter. I'll see you at the bomb site a few minutes later. Hiko's just crawling through mid. The channel is on, the tourney is on Valorant. Twitch.tv/Valorant. So we can consider this just like an AMA. We don't even have to think that we're watching GenG. Just, we're just doing a Stanz AMA while I watch this game. Yeah, like, you guys can watch the stream and we can talk about the game. I just cannot show any video or audio from the game. You love the weird dog doodle? What weird dog doodle? Oh, in the game. The dog on the wall in Ascent. Did you know every Valorant character has their own playlist that Valorant made? Yeah, I do. There's some really good ones too. Stanz, did you ever have imposter syndrome when you worked? I've had imposter syndrome at every job I've had, including now, for my entire life. I think that imposter syndrome isn't even a syndrome. It is just a part of life. The fact that you cannot get into someone else's head and you can't know what they truly think means that it's just going to happen. That's just how it is. I think that I am not a good streamer. I don't deserve a lot of subscribers. I'm not as good as Lobig or Atriarch. I also think that I'm not good at this other thing that I'm doing in the background secretly that I'm hopefully going to announce soon. I'm not working hard enough. I'm not a good enough husband. I'm not a good enough pet parent. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. Yeah, it's just a fact of life. All you have to do is get through it and realize that everyone's a jabroni and we'll all just fucking die eventually. Oh, the one thing I do think is that I'm funny. And actually, there's two truths in this world. I'm funny, and I have the best teeth on Twitch, baby. Ooh. Oh, sheesh, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Those truths we hold self-evident. That not all teeth are created equal. Oh, Nitro just chilling in hell with the deagle. Can he make a play here? Imagine.
Look at all this green.
Just a Saint donated $5. What competitive game would you want to get a sequel? League of Legends 2? Pog.
I would like a Halo 3 2. I don't want reach. I don't want 5. I don't want sprinting. I don't want armor abilities. I want Halo 3, but made for PC so that, like, the physics were different. Because the physics in Halo were made for controller, right? You jump and you stay in the air for literally the rest of your life. I love Halo 3. Halo 3 was my first competitive game where I said, I am going to get good. I got a 50 in the MLG playlist, and I was like, okay, I'm like going to be a pro gamer. And I was never close. Getting 50 in MLG was like the baby's first step, and then you have to actually get good at the game. The dentists are unbelievably nice to me because they like my teeth. I think I drink tap water like a fish, and there's fluoride in tap water. Maybe that's defending my teeth. I'm not really sure. I think if you play Halo now, the campaign is really good, but the multiplayer isn't because it's just, you don't have that nostalgia hit of playing on Xbox Live and everyone growing at the same skill level. Hit 50 in Big Team Battle. I'm basically a casual. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of Big Team Battle. I played a lot of MLG. I played a lot of doubles. Doubles was my first ever 50. I got a 50 in doubles. I got a 50 in Team Slayer. And then it took me years to get a 50 in MLG. Oh, MLG was such a tough playlist. Damn. Steel, you're looking kind of nasty with that op. I'll give you that. Oh my god, Steel with a 3K with the op. Okay. I see you, 100 Thieves. GenG is up 9-3 at the half. A very solid attack. They are playing on defense where they almost shut out 100 Thieves last time. Let's see if 100 Thieves has revamped their process. I'm feeling pretty good for GenG right now. Hot take, you don't need to show uptime because it's a live event. Yeah, I probably don't. I should show the score. Can I legally show the score? And then at least people will know what I'm watching. I don't know if I'm allowed to do the score. Probably not. We just want to zoom in on that one little part, but I'm not very good at Twitch. There we go. Show the score on one of those websites that keeps track. Oh yeah, we could do like vlr.gg. How fast do they update though? FaZe hopped into Rocket League and the first thing they did was sell the old team logo without paying the artist. Love to see it. Did they buy the team's logo and they sold it? How did they sell it? I don't understand. How come an XGM can't watch the game but Shroud can? Shroud has 80,000 viewers, dude. Are you kidding me? I completely understand Riot. All right, GenG gonna win the pistol, which is huge. A 10-3 lead where they will have better eco. Is Steel playing well? I feel like every time I look at the screen, Steel's getting kills. Same reason Ludwig is allowed to stream. No, Ludwig paid for the new Smash dock. Let's not say that Ludwig is getting like preferential treatment. Ludwig paid the dock owner money to license it for his stream, which I think is huge. Shout out to Ludwig. Can a current GM watch it? No, I could not. The only people who can co-stream this are Shroud, Pokey, Myth, maybe a couple others. But they got pre-written approval. Oh, no, Steel is negative. The only one positive on 100 Thieves is no one. They're getting body bagged. I'm not a lawyer, but I think this still counts as streaming the game. Probably. Even if it's just a scoreboard. But I think we'll be all right. H-Rock used dog shampoo? What does that mean? Did I miss something? Colorblind kid? Thank you, Jolly. I like Cuphead. I'm going to play Cuphead on hard soon. Maybe I'll try and play Cuphead with the shell for the slumber party sleepover. I have to move my setup and stuff. It's going to take a minute. That's why I'm stopping stream before the slumber party. Because I want to actually get it set up and have it be fun. I can't stream it because it's, I don't know, Riot said no. Years ago at a friend's house, HR took a shower and used dog shampoo. That's funny. Oh, I have to give Sophie a bath today. Yeah, 2-player Cuphead. That's what I was thinking. Ooh, nice job, Gee. All right, GenG, you have a man advantage. Nice. Mike is playing well. Ethan gets a kill, but they know that last player alive, or one of 2 players alive, is on tiles. All right. Hey, wow. Hiko in a 1v3. Classic Hiko moment. And Kenny gets it 11-3 for GenG. Man, I hope this is GenG's coming out party. You know what I'm saying? I hope that by beating 100 Thieves on the main channel, people realize that GenG's nasty with it. That'd be so good. Yeah, you missed the podcast, but don't worry. It'll be on YouTube soon. And it was a very good podcast. Although, maybe we should cut out the part about Arteezy. Did Arteezy really not win TI? Did he go to Team Secret before EG won? Man, I really fucked up my Dota lore. Yeah, as soon as 10 and 14, but that's like almost best on team, so. Stanz, in case you didn't know, the F1 Doc Season 3 released on Netflix last night. I did know. Rochelle and I have 2 more episodes of Season 2, and then we'll start Season 3. We just watched the episode where Hulkenberg was let go from Renault, and they brought back Esteban Ocon. Esteban, was that his name? Sheesh, that's a big moment. I'm getting really into F1. I like it a lot. I think it's so similar to esports. Yeah, I'm not allowed to restream it. I would love to watch VGHS again. The saddest thing, I get maybe 5 DMs a week of people who say, I watched seasons 1 and 2 on your YouTube, but season 3 isn't available in my country. Is there any way you can send it to me? And I don't want to like illegally distribute content. People are fiending for season 3, and there's just no way I can share it with them. Ooh, nice shock dart. I will say that VGHS is one of my most successful YouTube series, but unfortunately it's dead. No, YouTube took it off. I wish I could. Oh, just zip it up and send it over? Just literally distribute it? I'm down. One of my editors, Cage, was talking about putting it on like Vimeo or something. If you want to watch season 3, you got to go to One Night Stand's Vimeo. Put it on a Patreon. That might be more illegal. Seasons 1 and 2 are on YouTube, but season 3 not. It might come back. If I can get a bit roll in, I would pay money to have any role on VGHS. I will be the greatest actor you've ever seen. I will study the blade. They will call me the Daniel Day-Lewis of VGHS. For any role. Cafeteria lady. Street urchin. Whatever you want. I love that show. Oh my god, Gee, you're so sick with it, dude. I know you guys can't see the screen, but holy moly. Did you say, does Jimmy have a connection to them? Have you watched the show? You need to raid me every day for the rest of your life and I'll give you a line. You're saying that as if it's too much. That is a pittance. That's nothing. To be a part of true culture. All right, save the op, Mike. Save the op here. Tough situation. I can watch season 3 on YouTube. I think it's the last 2 episodes of season 3, Devil Shadow, that are blocked. Yeah, no, the show is on YouTube. I cannot have it on my YouTube. I have been copywritten. I've been DMCA'd, which is totally fine. There's no issues. It's just it's a bummer because we had so much fun. I live in Los Angeles. Well, I live in Orange County now, but I'm willing to drive. I'm willing to drive anywhere. Yeah, the DMCA is unfortunate. I totally understand it, right? The content owners. All right. GenG just needs to win 1 round. I know we said that last time we played 100 Thieves, but it should be a lot easier on CT side. Da, 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 da. I don't like the new Valorant scoreboard. I find it really challenging to understand at a glance. Even though it's better because I can see utility, I'm probably going to get used to it. I'm just a boomer. Does VGHS count as esports for the podcast? Yeah, we should talk about it. I've actually realized that as we've started this new podcast, I've talked more about gaming than esports. We should probably just call it a gaming pod, be more inclusive. Because I've talked about what? Activision Blizzard. I talked about... What did I talk about last week? I feel like 4 of my 6 topics have all been gaming. Nice. Good trade. Good trade. 4v4. If you're a Magic nerd, I've got some good news for you on the Magic front soon. Ooh, Hiko. Oh, pulls out the Blicky. Doesn't get the kill, though. But Nitro kills Danny. Oh, Mike whiffs on Asuna. Oh, no. 2v4. Both players are going to have to rotate. They're actually saving guns. 100 Thieves get a 5th round. Stance, by the way, Iowa State got 3rd in an amateur tournament and got $300. We throw out a team for 3rd place. That's amazing. Congratulations. You're a professional Valorant player now because you won money doing it. When I was, I don't know, 12, so maybe a little older. No, probably like 14, 12 to 14, somewhere in there. My great uncle, so my grandma's brother-in-law, it's my great uncle, I think, was in a polka band at a retirement center and I played drums and he asked me to go play drums for them and my family was like, yeah, go do it, you know, be nice. And so I played the drums in a polka band at a retirement home once a month for like 5 months, and they would give me the tips. So the other players in the band, there was like a piano player, he played accordion and then something else, and because I was young, they did it for fun. They gave me all the tips, so I made like $21 every time, and so I was a professional drummer. How long did I play drums for? I started playing drums in 7th grade in like marching band, and then I got a drum set around that time. I was never very good at drum set. I was good enough for the local polka band, but not for anything else. And then I did marching band all through high school. What's my Super Mario 64 16 time? Exclamation point PB. I think it's 22:30. You can see it there. I have a drum set in here, an electronic drum set. I just haven't gotten back into it. I want to learn to play piano next. That's why I have the piano set up. I'm going to start dedicating some real time because I think it's so fun to just riff on the piano. 21:25 is my 16 star time, which is pretty good. I think I could probably bust out like a 23 or 24 if I pulled it out today. Ooh hoo hoo. Ooh hoo hoo. Nice. 2 kills for GMD. That is how I met Rochelle. Danny's just sitting with a Bucky too. The Bucky Gambit. Oh, that was on an eco. I like that. An aggressive eco. Do you remember Dill from GenG versus Tamu? We played them this week. Yeah, of course I remember Dill win. The Sage God from Texas A&M. Good luck, Lambo. I hope you win. I wouldn't do a piano stream because I'm bad. I know like a couple scales. I don't know how to play piano. You should do like learn a song or something for piano. Yeah, I don't know if that would get good viewership though. I'm a shill for the viewership, baby. Is the new pod going to be the return of eSportsmanlike Conduct? It is a new pod. It is the spiritual successor to eSportsmanlike Conduct, but it is a solo pod. There is one episode, if you do exclamation point podcast, on a new YouTube channel, and I just recorded episode 2 this afternoon, live. Very fun. Learn my Reddit rehash song? That's not a bad idea. I really like, what I was learning was, Where Is My Mind? Because I got really into, I started learning piano, or like trying to learn piano, around the time I watched the show The Leftovers, which is my favorite television show of all time. And they play Where Is My Mind, but like a piano version, and it's so fucking beautiful. And so I started learning that. Oh, and also the song from Twin Peaks. Man, I love Twin Peaks too. Those are like the golden years of, not the golden years of television for when shows came out, but there was a period of time where I watched The Leftovers, Twin Peaks, Succession, The Sopranos. I was watching only the greatest television. And since then, oh man, it's just tough. That was a good eco for GenG. Yeah, Steel's been nasty with the op today. Yeah, Mike's doing well. Mike's good, and Mike's young too. 15-11. GMD is 23-7. H-Rock is mauling. When GMD is on, he is the nastiest Omen. Not nasty as in like a crazy player, but nasty in that like he plays Omen like a duelist. He just kills people. What's up with the tab? It's so you guys can see the score if you care, so you can kind of sync up or see like where I'm at. Steel ops a lot, but he does play Odin. Yeah, he doesn't play rifles. He usually uses a shotgun or the Odin or the op. He was the secondary opper on Chaos when he was there too. Yeah, everyone on GenG is insane. GenG is a very good team. All they have to do is win one round here to win Ascent. They have full guns, full armor, full util. They have an ult for Kenny, which could be big, the Killjoy ult to open up a site. Or sorry, to set up for a retake, I should say, because they're on defense. And then they have Reyna ult for a clutch or daggers for maybe next round if they don't have any money. Yeah, I would like GenG to just win now. Kenny just looking for the dart. Ooh, they're going for the wall up. So what you can do if you have a Sage is wall in garage here, or in B main as a lot of people like to call it, and then just peek. Are they going to come in? Oh, Asuna's so low. Oh, they're going to back off. 100 Thieves, you only have 27 seconds. You have to make a hit here. You've used almost all your utility. The Omen Flash comes in. Sean gets Nitro. Both of them coming up lane. Ethan gets one. Sean gets 2 more. Mike gets 1. All of a sudden, Steel is in a 1v4. He's across the map, and he's got to win this to stay alive. 11 seconds left. Bon voyage, motherfucker. GenG take game 1. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, I want to be a commentator too. Jimmy, I want to do it all. I want to be in VGHS. I want to commentate. I want to get my podcast off the ground. I'm a what do they call me? A Renaissance man. What did you say? Ovulations, my good bean. Wait, ovulations, my good bean. What is the line? Ovulations, old bean. Sorry, ovulations, old bean. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. I got it all. I'm cultured. Yeah, I think I'm going to send an email to Nerd Street Gamers and see if I can do some analyst or casting on the next one. Even if it's for the shitty games, I'm willing to do it. Or I'll just email Riot and say, let me co-stream everything, baby. That'd be cool. Hey, Stanz, I know it's Valor Watch right now and I'm enjoying, but when are you playing Planet Zoo next? That was comfy. I'm going to play Planet Zoo maybe tomorrow after Trackmania Bros vs. Pros. I want to play more Planet Zoo. I know the viewership was a little low, but we got some monkeys to breed, dude. We've got some primates that got to go... What rhymes with ape? Got to go the way of Severus Snape. A hero. Get GenG to ask. Yeah, GenG One Map 1. I know, I'm watching, baby. I got a Verizon commercial right here. Yeah, we're doing Trackmania Bros vs. Pros tomorrow. It's going to be fun. You missed the Planet Zoo stream? It was so... I'm actually addicted to the game. I wanted to play it offline, but I didn't want to fuck you guys over. Oh. Yeah, something that rhymes with ape that's not bad. Obviously, not bad. Oh. Ever thought about playing Planet Coaster? Yeah, I talked about Planet Coaster on my stream yesterday. I don't want to... So, let me preface this. Planet Zoo is one of my favorite games that I played recently. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's almost like, you know the meme where Kitchen Nightmares, where he's saying, oh, you're beautiful. I love you. And the other one, you fucking donkey. That's exactly how I feel about the difference between Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, to me, steaming pile of shit. Planet Zoo, glorious baby that I love and treasure. I don't feel bad about paying $70 for the full expansion. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Planet Coaster is boring. There's nothing interesting. There's no animals. But I just really love Planet Zoo. They just showed a Sinatra highlight. Ooh, that's kind of a bad look. Gotta watch out for that, my friends. Ba 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 da ba. I got a funny message that I'm excited about. Watch the DM leak. Oh, I'm leaking a bit. What did I leak? Well, it's the, did you guys see that Cutie was in the chat? Oh, shit. Cutie Cinderella. It's wild you don't have some version of a monkey emote. Yeah, it is. I should get Dunstan. My stream, I believe that the foundation of the growth of my stream was Monkey Movie Monday. If you weren't here for that, Monkey Movie Monday was when I literally just watched Dunstan Checks In on stream for 2 hours. I just pulled up Dunstan Checks In and we watched it. It was so good. Normally esports chats are funny because there's a bunch of people who clearly only use Twitch for esports. This dude said, what is Cat Jam? Yeah. I hate normie esports Twitch chats. They're all the most toxic fans because they don't have to be in person. And 4949, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months. I hate toxic people in Twitch chat. Any update on Scrabble BVP? I've heard some good things. Yeah, I think it's progressing. Hey, things are slow in the content world. I'm trying to work with Rochelle to figure out what our sleepover stream is. I'm trying to do the podcast. I'm trying to do Bros vs. Pros, Trackmania. I'm trying to do some other stuff on the back end. I'm trying to host the next big buzz with GenG. I have felt a little, not burnt out because I'm passionate about it, but I'm trying to get my taxes done. I have felt stretched this past 2 weeks. I will say that. I'm Mr. Fantastic. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting pulled in many directions. Damn, this song is so good. Whoever suggested it. Just have Slime do your taxes? Yeah. I mean, I have a tax person, but I have to give him all the stuff, right? I have to give him, like, my W-2s and Rochelle's W-2s and all this other stuff. No, I think everything's going well. I'm happy as hell. I'm big chilling. Don't worry about me. Whoops. Wait, which one's my tiny one? There we go. You should relax by watching some Avatar: The Last Airbender with the boys. I got bad news. Maybe I'll leak it now before Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to do any more watch parties. I think they're too walled. They're too exclusionary. It sucks that people have to have Amazon Prime. People in Canada can't do it. I just feel so terrible. Like, people are like, oh, guess I won't watch this stream. And that feeling as a streamer just was not good. I'm sorry. I will finish Avatar. We can talk about it. Maybe we can talk about it in the Discord and the Shows and Movies channel. Yeah, people in Europe, people in Canada can't do it. Can you just do a movie day where we spam the show? Oh, like watch all of it? Yeah, we can maybe do it all in one day just to finish it. I think it's tough. I was talking to Dr. Battle actually about it and how it's just, you know, the content probably isn't good for me. Any Planet Zoo today? I don't think so unless we do it for the sleepover. So for those of you who don't know, I did the podcast this morning. I'm watching GenG now, and I will be doing a sleepover stream with my wife Rochelle starting at like 7 or 8 p.m. PST, where we're just going to do sleepover stuff. We're going to make some shirts. We're going to talk hot gossip. We're going to play some video games, maybe some board games, watch some movies, and that'll be all night. And I don't think we will play Planet Zoo. How come they don't allow watching clips anymore? For Avatar or for Valorant? What do you mean? Is there somewhere I can share my lo-fi Avatar beats because the playlist contest was for hype songs only? I mean, you can always share it in the music channel of Discord, see what people think, or general. I'm not a big lo-fi guy, so I probably won't listen to it. Yeah, IMT Gangsta is Mongolian. It's such an interesting flag because a lot of esports players will put their flag like on their jersey or next to their name. And you don't see a lot of Mongolian esports players. Damn, GMD went nuts. GMD with a 4.3 KDA. Fuck Atrioc, am I right? Can we get a fuck Atrioc in the chat? Atrioc said GMD sucks. He hates him. He was his villain. The game is on the Valorant channel. Now we're talking. Does Atrioc watch Valorant? He only watches Valorant with me. Sometimes he'll pop on the stream while I'm watching a game and we'll just shoot the shit. And Atrioc likes to create like a story. Atrioc's a marketer. And so he was like, okay, who's bottom fragging for GenG? That guy just gotta go. You know, he was just doing a silly thing. And so we've created this little bit of a rivalry between GMD and Atrioc. No, not fuck Big A. Atrioc is medium A. Or even little A sometimes. Big A is our Queen Amaranth. So don't try and take that. All right, Icebox and Haven. Hopefully GenG can get the 2-0 and win Icebox. Yeah, GMD popped off. A 4.0 KDA is insane. Or KD. I can't remember if they added A. Let me pull up my Discord. I need to see what's going on here, but I want to see it up here so you guys can't leak. Did you know her OnlyFans is only $9? Nope. I don't subscribe to any OnlyFans. I'm down with OnlyFans. I think it's so good. Power to the people, man. I worked at Patreon and I spent about a year rallying a cry that you should be able to search for NSFW content on Patreon. Just because people are doing like sex work or boudoir photography doesn't mean they shouldn't be searchable. It's crazy. It's crazy. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it done, and then I think OnlyFans stole all of the NSFW creators from Patreon. They really fucked up. Did you know a Twitch Prime sub is a Twitch sub is only $5? I did know that. I have a couple subs. I went to PAX one year and I did a talk at PAX Dev about how the largest creator on Patreon was a furry sex game called Breeding Season. How crazy is that? You wouldn't know. Patreon had like this clean image and like, yeah, it's for artists who are like busking on the street. And Breeding Season was making like $75,000 a month. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I was the head of gaming at Patreon. I felt like I wanted to go to PAX and tell these people like, hey, if you're making like a kind of weird game like that and you don't know how to get it funded, just put it on Patreon, man. Just do it. Yeah, Breeding Season is, I think it's dead because it's actually a crazy story. You could make a movie about it. Breeding Seasons guy got all the rights to it and stole the Patreon and stole the game. And all of the developers were like left out in the cold and they had to make a new breeding season. So then there was like a second breeding season. There were 2 furry NSFW video games competing with each other on Patreon at a time. It was the Ford v Ferrari of furry sex games on a crowdfunding website, which is something. I should tell that story sometime. Maybe I'll make the movie. I believe it was Cloud Imperium Games was the guy who stole it. Or they were the people who made it afterwards that got stolen from. One of them was Cloud Imperium Games. Oh, you a baddie. Thank you for gifting Jimmy. Boy. Make a movie with Ludwig and have with Ludwig and Cutie as rival furries. I can't afford Ludwig and Cutie for my movie. I think you could make... You should talk about that when you commentate Masters. Yeah. Man, this is a heated matchup. It reminds me of the feud between Breeding Season and Cloud Imperium Games when they stole their assets and released another furry sex game. And then Potter just says, yeah. Totally, man. Totally. Oh, no, it's not Starset. It's not Cloud Imperium. It's Cloud something. I'm going to look it up for you. Breeding Season developer. It's Cloud something. Sorry, it's not Cloud Imperium. Highest earning game on Patreon amidst... Canceled amidst something. Here's the article. Display. The most heavily funded game on Patreon was just canceled. Breeding Season was described as an unholy combination of a farming sim and a sex game about breeding people and anime-inspired fantasy humanoids. The niche elevator pitch convinced 10,000 backers to collectively pledge 42,000 a month, and that wasn't even at peak. It was up to 70,000 because there was 2 of them at one point. H-Bomb wrote a lengthy post in the game's development blog accusing art director Vladimir Sandler of taking the money and running, which he did. Oh, Cloud Meadow, not Cloud Imperium. See, I told you, Cloud Meadow was the other one. Yeah, it's fucking weird, dudes. I'll say it. It was weird. But power to him, dude. Basically legal. It was Stardew Valley, but if in Stardew Valley you fucked a cat boy. Which is fine. I was not in communication with either of them because I didn't launch them. They were on the platform before me. But our support team was in a lot of communication with them because they were like fighting for their account back and stuff. Island Goran, thank you for the 1 month of tier 1. Damn, I hope GenG wins. GenG 2.0 would be hype, and that's a good start. Speaking of GenG, Sean Gare's on the stream. The second best omen on GenG. G. He's almost as stinky as Stanz. Seems like Hiko and Ozuna have been underperforming all Masters. Ozuna didn't do that bad there, did he? Didn't Nitro drop the ball? Oh. Sean Gare's the hottest omen in Valorant. Second hottest omen in Valorant. His teeth are not as nice as mine. Nitro has been playing well, but I'm talking about literally this last game. Didn't Nitro go like 6-17 or something? That's tough. So GenG Omen rankings are Stanz, Sean Gare's, GMD. Yeah, it's actually Stanz, Sean Gare's, Coach Blank, and then GMD for stinkiness. All right, let's get some Icebox here. GenG gets to start on defense. How you get your teeth so sheesh-worthy? I think it's genetics and the only thing I can think of that I might do different than other people is I have, over the course of my life, I have probably cumulatively had 7 million gallons of tap water. And tap water has like fluoride and minerals, right? I think that's it. I think I've fluorided myself. I did have a YouTube video about my teeth from 2 years ago. I think that's it. Once a year, I use Crest white strips. Like, this is tap water right here, straight from the fucking teat of the sink. I'm a tap water gang. Yeah, I wrote My Shiny Teeth and Me for Chip Skylark. All right, here we go. Stans, during the sleepover, there better be a Rochelle anime tits tier list. I don't think she has seen any anime besides Totoro. And I haven't either, so. Ooh, nice double peek for GenG. First blood. First blood on defense, very nice. Allows you to play safer setups. Ooh, there's already been a change up for GenG. Usually you'll see Sean playing tube. This time we see GMD's Omen playing in mid-tube. Interesting. Okay, bomb goes down from Nitro. It's a 3v5 post plant, 400 Thieves. Never mind, it's a 2v5. Never mind, it's a 1v3. Hiko, ooh, gets the dink, but then gets taken out. Nitro with a really nice pistol, but can't get it done for the team. GenG win the pistol. I cannot show the gameplay. I am not allowed. I can show the scoreboard for you. Even that's probably too much. You can watch this on twitch.tv/Valorant. And you can listen to me talk. So just mute their stream and then, you know, vibe with me. And actually watch my new vid too. That's something you can do because I have a new one that came out today. It is Esports Tycoon, Esports Life Tycoon. New vid. I think you're going to like it. How do you feel about Sean on Sage? I love it. I love Sage as a character. I think it allows players who are gamers to game. You can do things with your wall, with your slow, with your heal that are just different. Oh, Kusta bought the Marshall. And he's just playing long as Killjoy. Is that even wall bangable, Kusta? I don't think so. Interesting. Go for the timing shot? He does. Doesn't hit it. Great vid stance. Glad you liked it. What up, PMB? Damn, 100 Thieves still just sit in spawn. Looks like they're going to set up for a long B take. We know that Kusta has the Marshall, but it's been smoked off, so he has to back up. The turret is going to reveal them. He sees them, gets one with the Marshall, gets a leg shot with the second Marshall shot, gets a second. So he got 2 kills and 100 damage. Fat Marshall round for Kusta. GenG in a 4v3, they still have guns. 4 Spectres. They are hunting down the armorless Thieves, who seem to be not only vibing on long, but Nitro has walked up tube and is in kitchen. If Nitro can get one in a gun, this could be, dare I say, built different. Ooh, GenG has no idea they could be here. Nitro gets one. He gets the gun. Oh, no. All of a sudden, Sage is alone, knows that she's getting pinched. Sean gets killed, or Sean gets a kill. Hiko kills Sean, trades him back. It's a 2v2. GenG have the guns. It's 2 guns against classics. Spike has been planted. Looks like we're going to see a back yellow and long setup for 100 Thieves. GenG taking from top nest and bottom nest. Dashes on the top yellow. Clears back sight. Guns down the player playing on tower. And Mike gets the last. You want to keep up more than 2 guns here. But, fuck it. Good bonus. Or good anti-eco. I am not allowed to show the game. Otherwise I would. If you are holding a site as trading yourself for 2, but you let the other 3 take site worth, yeah. If you're a defender getting 2 and dying, I mean, it depends on like the econ, right? Did you die with a gun and they all have pistols? It's almost always better to, it's almost always good to go 2 for 1 no matter what. Overwatch 2, Pog or Dog. I should talk about it on the podcast sometime. I don't think Overwatch 2 exists. Did you make a March Madness bracket? No, I don't like college basketball. I only watch pro basketball. Watching Valorant with this music is comical. True. Good commentating for audio only. I actually think my commentary doesn't change much whether it's audio only or not. I think I could be a radio caster for Valorant. Good bonus round for GenG so far. They've gotten 2 kills with their scuffed guns. Unfortunately, it is a 2v3 for them. Bomb not down for 100 Thieves as Hiko drones out A site. Catches Danny up in top. I don't even know what you call that spot. Gets revealed, but Danny says, I don't have to drop. I can stay up here. I have a Spectre. You guys don't have bomb down. I'll play wherever I want. In fact, he gets a little aggressive. Ego peaks. Taps ultimate orb? Sheesh. This is big. They've taken so much space here. 100 Thieves is walking back. This is probably the best situation for GenG. They have bad guns that are usable up close. Oh, GenG, you're going to get caught on the rope. Oh, GenG, no. Oh, Hiko gets 1. Hiko gets 2. Yeah, GenG kind of just meandering around the site, not really thinking. I don't like the way they played that. But taking away 2 guns on a bonus is fine. It will be 5 rifles versus hopefully 4 max for them. Can you make a prediction? I need beans. Nah, I'm tired. I don't want to move my hands to the mouse. I'm a privileged streamer now. Oh, never mind. 100 Thieves have full guns, full armor. And an op. How the fuck did I do my math so wrong? GenG looking scuffed. They have the half armor on Jet. But both teams have an op, so who will be better, Danny or Steel? We watching Drive to Survive today? Not on stream, because that would be illegal. I'm excited to finish Season 2 of Drive to Survive today. What do you mean Kusta has no turret? Turret's free. You always have a turret. Steel gets the first blood with the op on Danny. That's crazy. Steel has looked nasty with the op today. All right, 5v4 for 100 Thieves. They're setting up B long. They're at least pushing into the Killjoy. Kenny is forced to use one Molly. His second one is on site. He does have a turret up back near plant. This is going to be hard. You got to shoot that dart. Oh, he gets revealed. And he gets taken out by Asuna. 100 Thieves commit the Killjoy ultimate. They are going to swarm into the site. GMD gets one as he teleports away. He is detained, but I think his teammates can hold him. Oh, bomb doesn't. Oh, bomb does go down. Thoughts on Killjoy with op? I think it's fine. I think any character can op. It's better when you have a character with a movement ability for defense, but for offense, you're just going to have to dry peek something anyway. All right, 3v4 retake for GenG. They have rifles, but they do have to push into the rifles. Asuna gets one. Mike trades him back of 100 Thieves. Hiko gets one through the smoke. All of a sudden, Mike is alone in a 1v3. The dart. Oh, no, the smoke falls. The dart reveals him. He's caught with his pants down. He goes down 2-2 for 100 Thieves and an econ reset for GenG. They will have to eco here. Phoenix on the off doesn't mix that great, but I think it's fine, especially on offense. I like putting the op on a Jet or an Omen. I think Omen is the second best opper behind Jet. I'm gonna have to have some G Fuel for the sleepover tonight. Why Omen? Omen can reposition. That's why. And because you want to keep Omen alive to get more smokes. Only input I'd add is to give total map score after every round for audio only people. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, good call. Good call. Good call. Icebox is notoriously bad for GenG. No, Icebox was notoriously good for GenG. And then Immortals actually counter-stratted GenG and made them look like literal children. And so we'll see how this goes. Why is Cypher bad? I thought Info was really good. Cypher's not bad. The fact that his trips go down and he can't use his camera after he dies, though, was just it's tough. The trips going down when he dies makes him... You have to stay alive. Yeah, Omen can also... So I talked about the repositioning. I didn't get a chance to talk about the smokes because I was talking about the game. You can also, like, force certain peaks. Ooh. This is a very interesting play by Danny, just sitting in between the two smokes, and then he retreats. The nade comes out. Steel's getting deep with the op, though. And Sage is just walking up with bomb. You don't really want to walk up alone with bomb, but Asuna gets the rotator from spawn. All of a sudden, 100 Thieves have a very easy round. Damn, I like the way Steel is playing. I love the way Steel is playing this. Fucking battle op. Oh my god, 2K for Steel. Yeah, they win the round. Nice. I know it was an anti-eco, but that was some really good Killjoy play. As a Sentinel character, you should always be last alive. Yeah, you want your Sentinels and your Omen to be last alive so you can cycle smokes. Do you think Riot should be excluding the right to restream? Yeah, sure. It's their game. They can do whatever they want. I think they got the biggest streamers to stream it. Like, my stream of 800 people when I do GenG games doesn't really matter to Riot. Yeah, GenG have some ults. They have a res. Let's see if they can get back with their next rifle round. They have not won a rifle round yet. They only won their pistol and their second round bye. Yeah, I just want you guys... The reason I have the scoreboard is so you guys know, like, some context for the game. I saw some... Ooh, Danny gets first blood with a Vandal. Nice job. Just kills Hiko, who's aggressively peeking heaven. I've seen, for example, a lot of NBA streamers or podcasters who will stream NBA games on Twitch where they will just cut out the timer so you can sync it. No, you cannot sync it up on Twitch. Twitch does not have a way to sync it. This is not for syncing. It's just for context. If I did like watch together, there would be a way to sync it or something like that. I'm ahead of the YouTube stream. Oh, if it's on YouTube, you can try and sync it. All right, bomb goes down. GenG have a 5v3 retake with some ults. They might choose to use them to save guns, especially because Mike gets the wallbang kill. It goes down to 11 health, but gets it. All of a sudden, it's a 5v2. I wouldn't be opposed to using the Killjoy ults to make sure that you save every gun here and get back on with Econ. Never mind, Kusta just aggressively challenges Asuna, kills him with a nade in his hand. Nitro is last alive. He gets 2. He's juking around his wall, but Danny swings around and secures the round with the Vandal. GenG taking a third round, or second round? Third round? 1 second. 1 second. Hold. From Riot's point of view, what's bad about me streaming their games? If they have a sponsor that I cut out, they just can't. There's like a lot of quality control issues. Like Verizon sponsors this event, and what if I say something racist or sexist? Obviously, I wouldn't, but they can't control it. You wanna keep your brand in your hand. I patented that. You also want to make sure that your viewership numbers are high. If you 800 are watching me, some of you might have watched on the main channel. 3-3. Sorry, it's a 3-3 game after that. Sorry I keep yawning, chat. It's just a long day for me. GenG is up 1 map, which is good. All they have to do is win Icebox and they move on. Right now, they are top 6 in the tournament, which is like the best of North America. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Asuna's running it down with the rocket. He doesn't see anyone, though. And he gets tagged for a little bit of damage. Mike gets Hiko. Sean gets Nitro. Steel swings, gets 1. Steel gets 2. Steel has looked insane this tournament. I know he went negative game 1, but it feels like every time I watch him as he gets taken down by Danny, he is getting multi-kills and putting himself in a position to help his team. Ethan is last alive, the new man. He just installed the game this morning. He is playing on a trackpad. And he... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Gets taken out by the op. It is finna be a long night. I'm just going to sleep. I don't mind sleeping during the sleepover. Rochelle can carry the stream. I might take a nap even. GenG won game 1, chat. GenG won game 1. No, he switched from voice commands. His Tom Clancy's N-War headset broke, and so now he's on a trackpad. Got a synced link? No, I don't. I don't know how to do that. I did this right after my podcast, and I was late, so I didn't do any extra work. Really, only watch this if you want to talk to me about it. Otherwise, you should watch on the main stream. Nice job. Sees the Omen teleport. Is that a failure by 100 Thieves? Why? Did the Omen teleport before the smoke? Ooh, Danny misses a couple op shots. Gets the first one, though. Misses the boom bot. Takes 100 damage. Tough. I'm feeling great about GenG. I mean, winning map 1. I told stream yesterday or 2 days ago that whoever wins Ascent will win the series. And so, GenG won Ascent. Let's win the series. YouTube stream is synced perfectly for you. Sheesh, that's good. Asuna gets in sight, kills GMD, is pushing through the smoke, kills Danny. Kusta trades it back. It's a 3v4 for GenG. Bomb is still let down. Steel is on the other side like a dirty, dirty lurker and gets taken down. Oh my God. Hiko almost had the God tracking to get that kill. Kusta getting sprayed in the smoke. Oh my God, what a weird round. What a fat lurk. Kusta gets 1. He knows Nitro's behind Sean. Oh no, Kusta's alone in a 1v2. He knows where Nitro is. He doesn't know where the other player is. And Nitro gets the kill on the pre-aiming Kusta. Glad you liked today's YouTube video. Steel had some great moments, then he also has, I'm just gonna run loudly through sight and jump on this rope. And he got killed for free. Do you think Icebox is CT-sided? I have not watched enough of Masters outside of GenG to give a fair opinion. There was a period where I was playing like 3 Valorant matches a day, and I had a pretty good handle on the metagame. I would say that I am a little bit... I'm not up to snuff on what is common and uncommon. And I'm hoping to learn more by watching this. Your esports role-playing game series is fire? Yes, that's what... So what he's talking about, chat, what they are talking about is my newest video, which is the 3rd installment of my Esports Life Tycoon series on YouTube. It has been very fun solo content to do. The joke is that I was a real life esports GM and I retired to become a fake GM. I think you guys will like it. I have hopefully I spin some funny tales, have some great anecdotes, and there's some gameplay and role playing involved. I am planning on playing Zoo Tycoon again, yeah, for sure. I'm addicted. Bomb is down. This is a full 5v5. Both Killjoys use their ults. Sean just squeaks in. Oh, Nitro kills Danny. No. 2 players detained, though. There's 1 kill. Where's the second? Where's the second? Asuna gets another one. 3v4 for GenG. 3v3. Winnable. Steel gets 1 through the smoke one way. 2v2. All right, you got to chase these guys down. And 100 Thieves gets it. Ethan, with 10 health left, secures the round. 5-4 100 Thieves. Yeah, make sure you like and comment on the video so that YouTube algorithm picks it up. Say, this is my favorite Stanz series. I really love it. And then I will like and heart it back, and then we'll just continue to get a virtuous cycle of algorithm. I played my first ever game of League of Legends on a trackpad. It's crazy thinking back. I only had a laptop. I didn't have a mouse. It's crazy that I was a child who lived at home when League of Legends came out. Because I remember playing League of Legends on the family computer and having to tell my mom that, like, no, this is an online game. I can't quit. I have to wait for dinner. I was late to the internet, so that was like a new feeling for me. It was with League of Legends. I know you guys can't see it. GMD just got a 3K with the Bucky. Born to fucking buck. Or what is it? Born to fuck, forced to buck. That's probably a good hat we can make there. Is there a way to add delay to the Twitch stream to sync it to the YouTube? No, I think you should just open it on YouTube. 4v2 for GenG. Bomb is not down. 100 Thieves do have the spike, and they have an Asuna ult. So if he can get an entry here, they're playing against bad guns. There might be a reason to pull out that rocket. Pull that MF thing out. Best gun in the game, baby. True. Unironically true. The Bucky is so nasty. Or easiest gun in the game, at least. It's like the old Stinger. Did I say Overwatch again? Wait, what happened? Okay, they get the plant down. GenG gonna go for the 4v2 retake. Kenneth flanking. Oh, it's in the title. I have no idea what the title is. I think the mods did my title for me. Watching GenG Val Overwatch. Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call. All right, I think they saw both. Oh, no. No, Ethan gets 2. Okay, Mike gets 1. Asuna's here. He's got 90 effective health. He's in a 1v2. Oh, no. He sees Mike. It's a 1v1. The battle of the Zoomers. Sean versus Asuna. And Asuna gets it. Asuna's a gamer. Oh, that's crazy. So that looks like an Asuna clutch, but really it was an Ethan play. Ethan swung and got Gi, and then he got a second man coming from CT and screens. Unfortunate. 100 Thieves take a 6-4 lead. Let's hope GenG can tie it up. Oh, Sean just missed the first bullet. Unfortunate. With the new Stinger, do you think it has any use, or is it basically a dead gun like the Ares? It's a more dead gun than the Ares. The Ares is significantly better than the Stinger and more cost efficient. There is a world where you could buy an Ares on like a round 2. Why doesn't Sean play a duelist on Icebox? GenG plays single duelist Icebox. They do Jet. Nice. Unfortunate. 1-for-1 definitely benefits the attackers, especially when the attackers have a res. All of a sudden, it's a 5v4, and GenG loses the op. And I think Sage is good. So the options are, should Danny play Sage or should Sean? I think Sean's a very good Sage. Chat's dumb as shit. I don't ever read main event chat. Sometimes I read melee chat because they're a little smarter, but tough. Oh my god, take flight, Asuna. He does, but he gets taken down. Gi dies with the smoke in his hand. Sean gets the res. Okay, here we go. Now we've got a 3v3. Hiko swings and gets one. Mike gets a tag. Nitro is up here, gets the kill on the ulting Sova. Traded out by Sean. Sean in a 1v2. Sean with the Phantom. Sean got that thing on him. And it looks like 100 Thieves is going to rotate across back to A. Sean, careful. They can hear you running, Sean. Aw, tough. He almost got the snap to his head. What do you recommend to do at getting better at Valorant? I'm around silver, playing on a decent PC. What agent do you play, maybe? I think patience is the biggest virtue for silver and bronze players and iron players. Just literally wait. The other team will do something stupid as shit. What up, Gruluk? Main event chat is more cancer than esports life tycoon chat when you drop gasoline for a dirty cheater. Hey, true. So true. GenG on rifles, 1 shotgun on win, which is fine because it's on a jet who can dash. It's not wrong, Cam. I can't show the gameplay. So I'm just vibing, doing an AMA, basically. Kusa gets tagged but gets out. Only light armor, kind of scary. I actually didn't realize that 2 players on GenG have light armor rifle. So it's all going to be about first shot accuracy for them. Oh, they know he's up there. Interesting. There comes the arrow. Kenny, that dart's hit twice. You gotta, when you hear the dart, I think you have to snap to it. You talk Freiburg with Omen every game and I'm an iron. What do I do? I mean, as Omen, you can be an IGL. Give your team good smokes. Oh, get the op. Nice job. Upgrade. Call me Beyonce because I upgraded you. I think he expects it to be a shock that'll hit him. It's bright red. Ooh, Kusta with the 2K. The 3K through the wall. All right, he going to 1v4. Where have we seen this? Pulls out the ult. What? Am I crazy or was that brain dead? It was last round, but like you can't use it there. No, I know it was the last round, but the only way you win that is not ulting there. It feels like a cop-out to not try and get the clutch. I know it's a 1v4. It's almost impossible, but... yeah, he's just... I think he's just being silly. Pulling out the ult and then canceling it could have been a good play, but he did not cancel it. All right, 7-5 half. 100 Thieves ahead on their offense. Switching to defense. GenG on offense. GenG was known for a fast and fun style through Kitchen. Let's see if they keep that going on their pistol as the attacking team. I'm going to stop calling it CT&T. Riot will never hire me to be a caster if I call it CT&T. The attacking side and the defending side. Anything interesting on guns here? We see 2 Ghosts and a Frenzy for 100 Thieves. We see 1 Ghost and a Frenzy for GenG. 3 armors against 2. Nothing really crazy. GenG showing towards A, making sure that they're covering under tube. Have the turret there to slow anything that comes. But 100 Thieves, they're pushing double up long. This could get very scary for Kenny if he gets peeks from under tube and double from long, which I think is going to happen. All right, can they push Steel off the site and get the plant? That's the question. They see the turret. Oh, Asuna gets Kenny on the flank. All of a sudden, 100 Thieves is collapsing. They get the reveal. Oh, I'm scared. Sean does the 10s. Jumping and killing the player on balcony. 10s did it in his first game with Sentinels. You love to see it. Actually, you hate to see it if you get right-click one-shot with a jumping player, but what are you going to do? Mike watching flank, knows there's a player heaven. All of a sudden, GenG in the driver's seat. Bomb down, 4v3 post-plant. They know that there's players on all sides, which can make this scary because the man advantage isn't as important. Especially when Ethan swings through and gets 1. Ethan gets 2. Sean gets Hiko. Asuna gets the grenade kill. And all of a sudden, 100 Thieves win the round. That's what happens. You can't cover all angles when you know you're flanked. You don't like Kusa's ghost skin? That kind of flat boy? Stanz, what do you think of the new skins? I think they're amazing. Which ones? Like I said, I have not played enough Valorant lately. I need to. The significance of this match. Loser goes home, winner stays in Masters. Masters gives you points for champs at the end of the year, so these games will be important for a tournament in 6 months. This is hugely important. Oh, the World War II ones. Yeah, I saw the Guardian, the M1 Grand. That was kind of cool. All right, unfortunate. 100 Thieves takes an 8-5 lead. They have guns. What's really crazy is they have a Phantom, too. Sheesh, on Asuna. This is going to be hard. Let's see if GenG have a Force Pistol play to show off for us. Okay, well, they killed the dart at least. I like All Kitchen. I think All Kitchen is brilliant. I think all kitchen and then hold flank is probably even smarter. Ooh, interesting dart. Steel going under 2. Wow, that dart was nasty. Win gets the kill with the ghost, which was a... that's the Phantom. Sean gets one with the frenzy. All of a sudden, things have changed. Do they have the gun? GenG in a 5v3. Nitro swings gets Sean. Unfortunate. Mike planting. At least they got plant money. Hiko gets another one. It's a 4v3 for GenG. Danny did manage to get the Phantom. Gets a kill from top nest. Swinging around. Nitro doesn't know where to keep his crosshair. Sees a player behind him. Mike gets the Bucky kill. 4v3 for GenG. Bomb is down. Ethan swinging sight. Making noise. Getting revealed by the drone. Oh, doesn't get killed on the swing. Goes down to 70 health. Kills him through the wall. Kiss you through the phone. Ethan gets another one. Wait, are the lives wrong? He killed Mike and the scoreboard hasn't updated. Oh my god, lag. What the fuck just happened? Oh, the scoreboard fucked up. That was crazy. GenG won. Good round. Did you guys see that? It said everyone on GenG was alive, and then they all died at the same time, even though it was not true. The scoreboard's been bad today. Yeah, the lives were bugged. That sucks. I haven't watched a lot of matches with the new scoreboard. Nice. GenG winning on the round 2 against the Force is good. That completely resets the econ. Look at GenG has 5 rifles, and 100 Thieves can't even do like a scuffed buy. They saved no guns there. They are on classics with 1 sheriff. Kusta kind of going crazy. Is he? I didn't see the kills. Oh god, I wish they had kills up at all times. Scoreboards are hard. Oh, Kusta gets run down by the pistols. No. Okay, Sean gets 1. Oh, traded. Another one. Nice. Sean gets 3. GMD gets the last one. Lost 2 players, lost 2 rifles, but no worries. They got a res on Sean if they want to use it. I actually think a res to save a rifle there might be worth it, buddy. But hey, what am I? I'm not a GM anymore. I'm a streamer. I'm just a Twitch streamer. What do I know? Kenny is 13 and 10. Danny is 13 and 10. Sean is 14 and 11. Only 2 players are negative on GenG, GMD and Mike, and they fragged out game 1. GenG within 1 round of tying 100 Thieves, 7-8 GenG. And here's Steel with the Odin. He says, hey, let me get the easy gun, baby. Yeah, you have enough money, but saving money is good, and Sean gets a lot of kills. Elder Flame is $50. I know Glitch Pop Dagger is unbelievably expensive. That's why I didn't buy it. All right, GMD lurking up long. The turret won't reveal him. He can get pretty fucking deep here. This seems to be a failure on the side of 100 Thieves. What will this turret spot? If the turret is looking under mid, this is huge for Gee. And I think the turret might be looking under mid. Kusta gets 1. Oh, is the Odin spray going to happen? No, because Sean gets him. Oh, the turret is gone. The turret has been pulled up. Gee has a free sight. How are GenG going to play this? And not only does he have a free sight, but he gets a kill at mid. Oh, it's wide open for GenG. He's taking Snowman. He's pushing to back kitchen. Sheesh. Oh, Sean in the smoke, pushing down tube. Isn't that his? No, it's not his wall. That is the other team's wall. This is a save. Look at that. They have a player in spawn with the op in Danny. No one's going to get by that. Ethan is trying to walk up spawn, but Sean might see him. Gee might see him. Gee sees him. They get traded. Oh, Nitro gets one from back spawn. So this could be a hunt situation to make sure that 100 Thieves has no chance in the next round. Especially with a res. Oh, you don't have a res. You lost Sean. I'm dumb. Your favorite skins are all the ones that don't have the visual effects and finishers. Horizon's your personal favorite? I love the finishers. Those are my favorite. I used the one where it chained him up for a long time, but now I use the nerf skin. The new vid's so good. Thank you. Exclamation point new vid in the chat for some of the frogs here who maybe don't watch my YouTube. I have the Sovereign Marshal because I like the angelic sounds. All right, another scuffed buy round for 100 Thieves. It looks like they're going to have 2 rifles only. No, that can't be right. What do they have here? Yeah, 2 rifles only. Ooh, this could be the round that breaks the camel's back. It's 8-8. GenG has all the rifles. They have a res, they have a Sova ult, and they're up against a classic, a ghost, and a sheriff. I mean, 2 rifles other than that. And not a lot of armor on 100 Thieves. GenG plays this safe, cool, calm, cool, and collected. Oh, Mike kills Ethan. That was big. That was big. Asuna goes down to Kusta. Safe plays. The heal comes down onto Mike. The drone comes out mid. More money being used by 100 Thieves. One of them crosses under. Steel is lit. Tag him and bag him, boys. I think this is going to be a 1 round for GenG. How are they going to do it, though? That's my question. They've pulled the players apart. Steel has left A, which means his turret is off. Okay, this is the right choice. They're just going to go up against Nitro. Oh, Nitro dry peeked that. They could have killed him. Sean? Sean and Gee? What the fuck? All of a sudden. No res, no problem. That's why I wanted to res earlier. The res has been sitting here for 3 rounds. Fuck. All right, 3v3 for GenG. Mostly rifles. Oh, no, 2v3 for GenG. Heagle's going to manage to get a rifle somehow here, too, as well. Ugh. I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. Steel gets another one. Nitro gets the res. What a fucking throw of a round. What a terrible round for GenG. They got opening 2 first bloods. He's just saving the op. Oh, he's going to get dashed on. You hear him. You hear him. You hear him. You hear him. Oh, you must have heard him. He was running. That's all right. Terrible round. I mean, it's not really all right, but it's all right for me, I guess. I'm just a streamer. If GenG 2-0's 100 Thieves, they have a super good shot at this tourney. I don't know. FaZe is looking en fuego, my friends. They are looking nasty. Coin flip for 10 gifted. So what? Like heads, I give 10, tails, you give 10? I'm always down for that. Let me know the odds you want. "100% unequivocally down." Oh yeah, send 10s too. You're right. Both teams look nasty. Ba, 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 ba. I don't like Icebox, but hey, if GenG wins, I'm happy. Which teams get to go to Reykjavik after this? No, that'll have its own qualifiers. Masters 2 will have its own qualifiers, so don't worry. This is for points for champs and for money. And for pride, prestige, all that kind of shit. Are we watching the game in another tab? Yeah, totally. I would love to see GenG winning in the reaction of the community, but sadly it won't happen. What, the tournament? I think it could. It's not that bad. Sentinels and... Ooh, nice shot. Nice dagger, Danny. Daddy Danny's daggers. I think it's definitely possible. What's the difference between champs and masters? Champs is the world championship. Masters are the events that give you points for champs. I am not going to not watch Send FaZe. I'm going to end the stream after this because I have to set up for the sleepover stream tonight. Champs, not world? What do you mean? Oh, so you're correcting yourself. Yeah, they're calling it champs, but it's their world championship. The sleepover stream will be at like 7 or 8 p.m. PST. I don't know, whenever Rochelle and I get all set up and ready to roll after we eat dinner and vibe. Nice! Another fat dagger from Danny. That could have been bad if they got hit with a rocket. He almost got another one too. Nice. 5v2 for GenG on the offense. There is a player back Snowman, but they have revealed him, which is huge. And Steel has been detained, but they couldn't catch him. I might play some Valorant offline after stream. I have not played a lot of games offline. That's 11 p.m. AST. You'll bring pizza. Ooh, maybe Rochelle and I will make a pizza on stream. That could be fun. I think that could be good. I have that, what was that app that Cutie used? Shit, did I forget it? I might have deleted it. I have the app on my phone, I think. And we can make a pizza. Oh, I think I deleted it. Shit. No, Whereby. I have it. Whereby. We could use Whereby and do a cooking stream. Yeah, I'm going to put pineapples on my pizza. You better fucking believe it, brother. Nice swing, Kenny. My pizza will be pineapples. Actually, I might not. Yeah, pineapples, olives, peppers, onions, some shit like that. Yeah, we might make a pizza on stream. That's a good idea. I think we have enough for 2 pizzas. I don't gamble very often, so heads, you gift, tails, I gift. Okay, you got it. Let me run a quick one for the boys. One time for the one time. Heads, I give 10. Tails, Goosker gives 10. You ready? Heads, I give 10. I want tails. I want tails. And it never fails, baby. Sheesh. Hey, the scam was simple. Thank you very much, Goosker. Looking forward to those 10 gifties. Oh, fuck. I can't let you guys see this. Sorry. Ooh, stealing a nice spot, but they at least reveal him with the drone. Stanz, it was really generous of both orgs to allow people that have never touched Valorant to play this week. True. DMCA banned. Damn, 9-9. What a close map. I like it. Yeah, let's get the wall up. Let's get the wall up, Nitro. You're scared. You won't. Rocket League watch party real quick? Why, what's going on in Rocket League? Unless they're doing a Rizzo tribute stream, I don't care. Austin gets first blood on Gi. Mike pulls out the ult. Kills the lockdown. Ooh, and does he get a tag as well?
Damn, it feels
Oh,
good.
Kusta gets Asuna, thanks. Goosker, thank you for the 10 gifted. It was nice flipping with you, my friend. We are at our highest ever sub count. 1854. Or 1853. We almost have the tattoo coming up. Ooh, no. Good shot by Nitro. Mike gets one as well. The dart comes out, gets some revealing. Sean hiding in the smoke. Nitro gets another one. Oh, no. Kusta gets one. Sean gets one. What do we have here? 1v1. Kusta versus Hiko. Hiko has no health, but he hits the headshot wallbang on a jumping Kenny. Dies to the bomb. Oh, GenG wins the round. Okay, never mind. GenG wins the round. Sorry. With no sound, it's hard for me to figure it out. He jumped. I don't know why he jumped. Lud is watching the Valorant game. He got an email from Riot. Wait, really? Can I go on Lud's stream and watch it? Ludwig, let me cast from your stream, baby. Get in a voice call. I have to do this so fucking scuffed. Wait, Ludwig, how about this? Ludwig, tell Riot that you will only watch party it if I can watch party it. We stand together strong, baby. You and me, brothers. Come on, brothers. Don't let them separate us. The same with VGHS. Tell YouTube that you're not going to upload VGHS unless they let me upload. Season 3, DMCA free, baby. He's watching Breath of the Wild speedruns. I had a really fun time with my Point Crow speedrun. He's not even watching it. That's fine. He doesn't have to watch it. I do wish I could watch it, but that's fine. All right, 10-9 GenG. If GenG win this map, they win the series, they move on to the next round, and 100 Thieves is sent home. This is the first major tournament post-First Strike, which was an event that 100 Thieves won. 100 Thieves won the event with Dicey and then made a roster change to bring on Ethan. Danny, opening up the map. First blood with the op, jumping peak. You don't see that after the op nerf a lot. And no res for Nitro. Sean still has res, holding on to that thing. Like a security blanket. All right, rifles against sheriffs for GenG. This could be big. Just don't want to lose any rifles. Keep the money pressure on. I do think it's funny when they say VAC. I will admit that. That's one of my favorite parts. Yeah, I think that they believe, like me, that single duelist is going to be pretty good. And so you don't necessarily need like a dedicated op or duelist like Dicey. Oh, Asuna, you crazy. Take flight. Take flight, Asuna. Oh, excuse me. I think Ethan's a good pick. I think Ethan's nasty. Ethan was a top 20 player last year, before this year. And I think he's good on 100 Thieves. Damn, Asuna gets the wallbang headshot or the collat kill. They res it though. Hiko gets the tag. Kusta gets a kill. Asuna gets another one with the deagle. All of a sudden, this is looking possible. 16 seconds left in the round. 100 Thieves have to get this, or GenG, pardon, have to get this bomb down. And they're running to A. Can you even make it? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. No, this is a lost round for GenG against nothing but sheriffs. Oh, GenG, you got first blood with the op. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? That's cringe. That's cringe. 10-10. 100 Thieves takes the momentum back in the game. And they got the res out. That's tough. Asuna has a rocket. Kusta has a Killjoy detainment field. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, brutal. Very brutal. Kusta 19 and 13. Danny 18 and 13. GenG looking really good. On the side of 100 Thieves, Asuna positive. And they took the scoreboard away from me, so I cannot tell you. Ooh, Nitro spraying through for the heaven pick. Doesn't get it. Ethan fails the jump. Hey, I failed that too, Ethan. I failed that too, buddy. He says I'll make the easy one. Goes back balcony. Rochelle's calling me. Let's see what's up. What's up?
Do you want anything from Starbucks?
From Starbucks?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Do you want to know something funny and the chat will find funny?
Yeah, the chat can hear you. Tell the chat what you think is funny.
I know the chat can hear me. So, I went to our dentist.
You
By
went
the
to the
way,
dentist.
She wants me to get Invisalign. She wants you to get Invisalign too. I
Yeah.
actually need it though, because of my gum shit.
Hey, sure. Yeah.
She goes, Stanz, wait, is that your brother? And I said, no, that's my husband.
Uh-huh.
And she said, oh, he's a YouTuber, right?
Siblings by nature, married by choice, baby.
There were so many funny things about it though. Like she also remembered you as a YouTuber.
I'm a YouTuber, baby. I'm a big boy YouTuber. Oh no. Oh, Nitro Whip. That's good for us actually. Oh, Danny with 2K. Let's go. Hey, guess who's gonna beat 100 Thieves and qualify for the tournament and knock him out?
It better be the company I have stock in.
I'm like, you don't have any
GenG,
stock.
let's go.
You don't have any stock? I put that in the Cayman Islands to make sure that you don't get it when we divorce.
Fuck you then. I'm coming after it. Alright, so you said nothing from Starbucks or sure?
Nothing.
Alright, see you soon.
See you soon. Bye. All right, I'm back. Sorry, what did I miss? I thought that was Sean whiffing. Danny got a 2K with the op. Sheesh, that's nice. And then Guy just outguns Ethan. Kusta and Steel trade. Spider-Man meme pointing at each other. Yeah, when we divorce. When I'm rich and we divorce, of course. All right, GenG up 11-10. Scuffed by for 100 Thieves. They have 3 Sheriffs and a Bucky. But the Bucky's the best gun in the game.
Please never say siblings by nature married by choice again, smile.
Starville, thank you for the 100 bits. Put it on a t-shirt, baby. That's our phrase. Happy birthday, cheeseburger, I assume. Steel peeked into Molly for no reason. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh no. Asuna locked the site down last time. Steel hiding in a smoke with a Bucky. El Raton. Sean gets the kill on Ethan on Nest. Nice. Doesn't die to Snowman as well, which is huge. Does die to the Shock Dart. Hiko, big brain plays, playing billiards. We're all playing something else that's not billiards. Asuna gets an op kill on Danny. All of a sudden, it's a 3v3. Another kill. GenG losing every anti-eco. They had full rifles and an op against 3 sheriffs. All of a sudden, they just can't break this B site. Bomb is down at least. There's still a chance. Hiko defusing. Turret goes down. Smoked off the opper. You got it. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. He's defusing. He's defusing. He's defusing. They defused it. GenG is throwing so fucking hard. This is major league throws. I'm not allowed to show the game. Oh my god. Yeah, GenG has lost 2 anti-ecos. That's tough. That's a match losing moment. All right, what do we got in terms of ults? They have a lockdown. GenG has daggers and Sova ults. GenG is 1 off Omen, doesn't matter. 1 off lockdown, which is big. Okay. Yeah, getting an orb, getting lockdown could be good. I do not like GenG playing towards B. A has worked. A has worked. Third map is Haven, chat. Do I think they'll go into overtime? I don't know. It's 11-11, so make a wish. This round is big. Yeah, third map Haven. Oh my god, is Danny gonna try and jump this wall and get the knife right click? You basically have to try and get a 50-50. Unless you have the drone. Oh, let's go, Danny! That's twice he's got the... Let's go! That's my jet, baby! I signed that guy! Don't throw this round now, please. Oh, please don't throw this round. Good. Oh my god, good nade. Oh my god, Sean is running for the hills. Damn, if you're 100 Thieves, do you save to make sure you can get overtime? Ah, this is scary. I think you do. I think you definitely save if you're 100 Thieves. I love that they all dry peek and op on anti-eco and do that on buy versus buy. Yeah, it's very funny. Yeah, all right, the save from 100 Thieves. The smart play, diligent. All of a sudden, GenG will have... There's still going to be one orb off of Detain, which is big for a final round. They will not have daggers. 3 off of Sage Res, but the Sova ult is huge. There's no way Hiko gets a Sova ult this next round. Okay, Danny dies. I don't think that matters. I do like the hunt. Wish he would have killed him, but he didn't. GenG had money. It's going to go into overtime at worst. If they kill Hiko there, it's actually a big difference of a gun. So that was actually the right choice. I wish they would have hunted a little more aggressively even. Yeah, he only lost the judge. But I think even losing another player for GenG, looking at how much money they have when they're in a 12, they have 12 already. Like 6,400 on GMD does not matter. 4,800 on Kusta. But if you take away... If you kill one more person there, they have one less gun, straight up. I am not allowed to restream this now. Which is why I'm just talking. That's why there's no audio and only a scoreboard. Mike did well in the first game for sure. Okay, Asuna peeks down from kitchen. Sees Kenny's turret, gets rid of it. The flank is now a possibility. Kusta's been done a very good job of holding mid though. Oh, the jump there though, they hear it. Oh. Okay, Asuna peeks it, but Kenny lives. Flash comes out from Gi. They back the players off. All of a sudden, utility has been used, but GenG is not that much closer to entering a site. Danny is snuck in from A Heaven. They made drone. Do they still have drone? No, he's already used drones. They don't even have drone. They have a resonating arrow, sonic arrow, revealing arrow, whatever it's called. Oh, this is going to be it. The big hit. Oh, Ethan teleports. Reveals the one in heaven. They get it out. All of a sudden, the rotate comes through. Danny gets nitro with the op, and all of a sudden, it's looking like a GenG 2-0. I don't want to speak too soon, but this is a pretty easy plant with that wall. Oh, 2 players going balcony, especially with a Sova ult. No one flanking because Kenny holds it down. Oh, I would love a juicer 2-0 for GenG. Last time they lost this setup because there was one flanker. This time they're going to play it a lot more structured. Kusta, 1 off of Detain. Not having it kind of sucks. Oh, Asuna moves fast, kills Sean. Danny kills him, though. That's their best player. Asuna down. Danny gets a 3rd. On track for the ace. And Lesky takes it. Let's go! GenG, GenG, GenG. 2-0 over 100 Thieves. Continuing on in losers of Masters 1. They will play another team sometime. Who else is up there? Is Winners Finals FaZe versus Sentinels? Is that it? Wait, who else is in this tournament? Do they play LG or some shit to go into finals? What was this? Loser semis? Is there another team loser semis? It wasn't down to final 4, was it? Oh, Envy versus LG. So GenG will play the winner of Envy versus LG. The winner of that will play the loser of FaZe versus Sentinels. Oh no, is Envy LG winners? Winner of LG versus Envy. Yeah, and then FaZe. No, I was right. Yeah. So the 4 losers teams were LG, Envy, 100 Thieves, and GenG. And the 2 winners teams were FaZe and Sentinels. So we played the winner of LG versus Envy, both crazy beatable. Should have beat Envy early on. LG looked good, but they started to slow down. And then we play the loser of winners finals, and then in grand finals, and then we win it all, and I take it to the bank. That's my team, baby. That's my boys. That's my dogs. Let me tell them congratulations. Oh, the coach is talking about the anti-ecos. That's so funny to me. Riot is a baby. Riot's not a baby back bitch. They're fine. GenG has a realistic shot at top 3, if not better. Oh, absolutely. GenG should have beaten Envy, man. It's so cringe. And then LG is beatable. After that, it gets significantly harder, I would say. Sentinels and FaZe are both playing like demons. Hashtag demon season. Damn, this 3K from Gi was really nice, too. Yeah, Sentinels are nuts with 10s. 10's best player in NA, probably. which is so crazy. Chat spamming Ethan is an upgrade, I swear. I do think Ethan is an upgrade. What makes me feel bad is I believe in the single duelist comp, but it's not looking good when 100 Thieves is running it. This was the winner. That was the winner. Danny getting that. That's crazy. Ooh, and then gets a kill there, which was quite nice. And then trades out Asuna when Sean dies, which is perfect. Damn, Danny, so well played. So well played, baby. All right, that's good. That's good for GenG. Good for the goose, good for the gander. GenG didn't even play out of their minds. If they're firing on all cylinders, they can win the tourney. Oh, yeah. I think any of these teams can win the tourney. It's just a battle of likelihood, right? Chat was spamming that during VCT when Ethan was top frying every map. Yeah, Danny played unbelievably well today. I'm really happy with how he played. Not that I have his life in my hands anymore. I am no longer the GM. I'm just a baby boy who's watching. I'm not going to watch the other games. I am going to, I'm going to call it quits. Spend some time with Rochelle, maybe work out, take a nap, and then we're going to do tonight a sleepover stream, chat. We're going to queue up the stream, me and Rochelle. I'm going to get it set up in the bedroom. We're going to watch some movies. We're going to make some shirts. Maybe we'll make a pizza. We'll do a bunch of shit. It's going to be fun. How late? 7 or 8 p.m. PST. So in 4 to 5 hours, I will start. And then we're going to go as long as we can stay awake. And that's it. That's it. That's for fun. That's what we'll do. Thank you. If you liked the podcast this afternoon, there will be a new video on this channel. If you liked the Esports Life Tycoon videos, there's a new vid up here. If you want to ask a question for the podcast Q&A section, right there in Discord. And if you're, I don't know, looking to get off or something, hey, you know, feel free, baby. I love you all. Thank you for the follows. Check out all my content. I will see you tonight for the sleepover. Bring your jammies.